But welcome to another episode of Shit Talk with Steve and Gerry. Uh, we try to keep it as fresh as the morning loaf.
Unless you're Dork Knight and you're on Percocets and you can't get past the small pebble.
Boogity day.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
He
Let's see.
brought
Who
up.
do we got here? Das Wolfen is here. How you doing? Looks like I'm going to make it after all. Top Gun. Damn, that was good. Movie of the year. Yeah, I said it's the same as me. Even though I really did love The
Sex.
Northman, I think Top Gun took the spot for number one movie of the year, and I really have trouble believing that anything else is going to topple it. Hits the right notes of member berries without being obnoxious. I'm adding that in there because it does have member berries, but they're not obnoxious about it. And the new movie, they handled Val Kilmer's Iceman flawlessly. I'm hoping that they handle Val Kilmer's character the same way in the new Willow. He is still apparently in talks with them to appear. And I'm assuming that he's an old warrior about to die. So,
Yeah.
because
Or
it's
it's
sad what's happened
flashbacks.
to him, but it's nice that we can have the closure with him.
It'd also be flashbacks, though, too.
That'd be nice too. But he's actually talking about appearing. Wednesday night Bible study. Catch you later. Okay, PJO. See you then.
Okay.
Let's see who else is here. Who else is here?
But
Anybody?
you're-
Scribe Light. Hey, Scribe, I want to thank you for shouting us out on Twitter. That was really nice of you, man. I appreciate it. I love it when all our friends do share us, but you actually went the extra mile and said something. That was nice, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Socks is another one who does it from time to
Yeah,
time.
Socks always does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, man, Socks is such a good guy, man.
Martin's getting better, so I'll give him credit, too.
Oh, no, you're totally welcome, dude. Totally welcome. And we just got shouted out by Fandom Collective, thanking them and sharing their retweet of the show. What a fucking day, dude. What
Speak
a
of the
day.
devil. Yeah, it's been pretty much Christmas. Emmerich got fired, and Heard
Yeah,
is now.
I love how they say it, step down. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. I know spin language. I know that Toby Emmerich was gunning for him, really gunning for him after the last, what's his name?
You mean Zaslav was gunning for Emmerich?
What did I say? Yeah,
You said
Zaslav
Emmerich
gunning
was.
for him.
You said Emmerich was gunning for himself.
Yeah, Emmerich was gunning for himself.
He was,
you know,
in a public
it was
washroom.
suicide. It was suicide by career suicide. I mean,
It was a career suicide by George Michael in the bathroom.
hey,
Very
Marcos. But getting back to it, basically, when Ezra Miller did what he did, we all heard the rumors coming out of Warner that, because he moved himself onto the studio lot. He was in an office there, so he could just fucking go right into the offices, and I know he's terrorizing people there. They're fucking horrified of him. And Zaslav was raging through the office looking for Emmerich. So this was coming. And the funny thing is, originally his contract was supposed to end in June. So yay! Now we understand that also this month we're going to see Hamada leave too. So we're waiting to see if that. Oh, hi PJO. So we'll see. There's Socks. We're just talking about you, Socks. Thank you, because you always give us a good shout out there on Twitter and Facebook. Good man. Deeply appreciate it. And if you didn't hear me, Marcus, I did say hi to you. And what do we got here? Oh, you're on your way home from Bible study? All right. Outstanding. All right. So we got Toby Emmerich. On top of all things, and a good note, a happy note too, it was Tom Conkle's and Tom Connor's birthday today. Happy birthday to both of them. I actually, because Tom Conkle has his Facebook page set to private so nobody can post.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to still do a public birthday announcement. So I did it on my page and tagged him. And he liked it. We talked about it on the show. And of course, wishing Tom Connors a happy birthday today was fun. Getting over there on Midnight's Edge. I love those guys, man. We are in a wonderful community. You and I, we are part of a community of some amazing, amazing friends, and we're very lucky to have them. Let's see, what do we have here? I can just picture in my mind's ass, I was screaming. I'm telling you, there is nothing voluntary about this fucking him stepping down. Nothing.
Nope.
He had a contract, a new contract that should have put him through another couple of years. Nah, he was fucking gone. The minute Ezra Miller fucked up again, that was it. That was his death warrant at Warner Brothers. And of course, Hollywood Spin, all these fucking shield media sites, they fucking post, oh, you stepped down. When you hear that, absolutely. Anybody from Warner Brothers or Warner Media, when you see them gone, they were fired.
See, that's the messed up part. Sorry for interrupting. Is like we're seeing media. I know I'm not, but media can't handle covering more than one narrative a day, as we're seeing here with Emmerich and Turdoff. They don't know how to get. I'm waiting for them to mix up stories when they're going. Toby Emmerich had enough text against Johnny Depp and Amber Heard steps down from Warner Brothers.
I look forward to the Walter Hamada, Toby Emmerich headline, died in 1969.
Yeah, that's the best part. Yeah.
But that was it wasn't Christmas enough. And then the decision came down unanimously for Johnny Depp. The only thing he really lost was $350,000 and $2 million for something that occurred, I think, overseas.
It's because his lawyer.
Yeah, so basically he was awarded $15 million, but it got knocked down to I think 12 something. So either way it goes, man, he kicked her ass. It was more than they had asked for in many ways, but God bless him. And don't misunderstand me, because I still have fucking problems with Johnny Depp. You know, Johnny Depp is kind of a cunt when it comes to this country. You know, he's taken this country for granted and didn't want to pay his taxes, so he moved to France. Then France went totally socialist and demanded taxes from him to help support their socialist programs. And then he comes crawling back. You know, I don't think he's learned anything from it. Not that I've seen or heard. But, man, I rooted for him this whole time because as a guy who's been abused in relationships, not physically, it was all psychological and emotional. It's a score for men getting back at the women who have abused us and think that because they're women, they should get away with it.
Yeah. The thing I'm if I can speak personally with all this and the way media is spinning this, that Amber Heard is still telling the truth, even though that you went through a jury and a court system.
Well, of course, you're going to keep saying that. They're assholes.
Well, what I'm trying to get to is that they're still putting the disrespect on the fact that men can be just as much as the victim as a woman can, and for some reason they're not allowing this even story or this realization to come true. And it's like I was sitting there waiting for the verdict, and I'm rubbing the scar on my eye from her, my ex, and I'm like sitting there going, this is more than just about money now. And yet media doesn't want to give any ground that victims can be on both sides. And I'm sitting there going, I hope you get hit by a car, allegedly.
Well, I'm going to push in there too what Kadish said, because Matt Kadish and I talked about it today, that there is this thing that is it's done damage to the Me Too movement. Mm-hmm. And it may very well completely bring it down. And it is all because of her false allegation. She has done damage. She did damage by putting herself in there. They did damage by not questioning her. By doing this whole thing, you shouldn't question women. You take their allegations seriously. And you know that a majority of them, a lot of them really truly believe that if a man gets crushed, and an innocent man gets crushed by the Me Too movement, it's an acceptable loss. It's an acceptable loss.
Okay, Martin, can you go back to the CJ Bat Punk thing quickly. Thank you. Arnita Sarkisian is on Amber's side. What you should do is reply to that tweet or quote that tweet. Well, she should have been wearing body armor.
By the way, hi, CJ Bat Punk. I meant to say hi to you, and Steven got into his thing and I forgot. So
yeah, it's my fault.
Glad to see you here. No, it's not. I got distracted. I get distracted. I have ADD.
So do I.
That $5 million of damages is capped at 3. Yeah, that's right. Virginia state law. Forgot about that. So he won't be getting all of it. He will end up with a total of $8,350,000. I forgot about that. Yeah, God damn it. U.S. Dutch Kitty told me that earlier, and I fucking forgot.
You want to laugh?
What?
Here we go. This is funny because Amber was only worth like $10 million. I shared the picture for you. Someone put this up as a screen grab because they literally took a picture of their screen. Amber Heard is now worth minus $10 million.
Yeah, it's like, where's she gonna get that money to pay Johnny? I wonder.
Not no more.
So
0 is the best rate. That's awesome. Cool.
Because I don't think Elon Musk's gonna pay anymore. He's like, look, I'm going to be crude here. It's like, that blowjob was worth maybe a few $100,000, but $8 million? No.
Oh, come on, Gerry. You know deep down Elon Musk will give her a lifetime supplies of Amika cream.
I don't know. Are they even still connected in any way?
Yeah, only by names and trials.
Because I don't know. Seems to me he was seeing somebody else. I hope so, because that woman she is her life is over as she knew it. Her life is over as she knew it, because everything came out about what she is. She's a gold digger, and worse than that, she is a gaslighter and abuser.
Did you like my?
I think it's worse than lying. She's a gaslighter. She lies with intent to do damage.
Yeah, they're going to replace her in Aquaman. Like, that's it. Like, we already heard rumors that Andy Dick is going to play
Andy Dick. Ow. He's like Jerry Lewis young Jerry Lewis on heroin.
Oh my God.
God.
I'm
Andy Dick.
Oh my God, the ladies.
Hold on. What does it say? Coming soon. Amber Turd OnlyFans. Yeah.
No. You got that. No, you got that wrong. There's Amber still has an opportunity on Pornhub. There is a whole section for angry porn and malice porn. She can conquer that.
Wait a minute. What'd you do, CJ Bat Punk? What'd you do?
He reposted or quote tweeted Nina Sarkisian. Amber should have worn body armor, because that's when Anita was going after Boba Fett or Mandalorian about the boob armor. Remember that back last year?
Yeah, share screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I'm over on his page right now. There it is. Well, she should have worn body armor. The wide scale celebration. Nita Sarkisian, one of the most useless people.
Thanks to Zoe.
She got a good following, and that's all she is. She's just a fucking fat mouth with a fucking good following.
Mm-hmm.
Why is every time I'm reading your page, CJ? So every time I ask for proof, I never get it. Yeah. What's this? Stranger Things 4 producer Sean Levy addresses the question of whether Will is gay, saying there aren't any accidents in the series. It's clearly obvious the way he keeps looking at him that there's something going on, but the other kid's not. He's into L. But these are realistic things. I will say this, because I had a gay friend. I was completely unaware. My gay radar did not exist. My gaydar didn't exist when I was younger. It didn't start.
I woke up with a finger in my ass.
Working until I was older, because one of my closest friends who follows me on Twitter, follows Pop Culture Minefield on Twitter, my good old friend, he liked me. And I'm like, really? I never got that. And it's like, wow, my gaydar was not working when I was young. And the lovely Sherry is here. Hi. How are you doing tonight? Oh, Peter Vinkman Fanset is here. She'll probably remarry her wife. What is this? Check your messages on Twitter, Gerry. I'm not going to do it while on the screen, so hold on. Let me remove, because Steven like has a fucking seizure when I open my messages.
I do not. You just share private DM. No,
There's nothing private with me. I really don't say anything.
Yeah, I've seen your tits. I
know.
I know. I've seen your tits. I know.
Shut up.
No.
Yeah. I went to your page and showed it, so you didn't. CJ, you absolutely sent me on a wild goose chase for no reason, buddy. We already saw it. We went right to your page, and my dog's dreaming. I heard her go. She's sound asleep. Let's see. Let's get down to the brass tacks here. Outstanding. Good to hear. Oh Lord, they act like that's all that matters about the show. If Mike and Will do bang bang or not. Look, man, some people, that's all that's important to them. And I make fun of people like that. I don't make fun of them because they're gay. I make fun of them because the things that are important to them is related to who and how they fuck. You know, I just think that's bizarre. I don't sit there and watch shows just because it's a heterosexual male. I don't give two shits about the sexuality of the character when I'm watching films and reading stories.
That's right. He only cares
unless
how big
it's
the
a
dick
romance. Is. But I'm not a fan of romance. You know, I'm a fan of good drama and stuff like that. And everything like that, their personal sexuality is something that's happenstance and should only come into play when it's important to the story.
See, Gary's the type of guy that goes to the theater with an actual measuring tape and sees whether or not the dick on screen is bigger than the ones he's seen before.
No, I've never done that, but that's interesting.
I'm sorry, guys, I was mistaking you for my brother. My bad.
Oh, that's it. Okay, Modelo this evening. Wait a minute. Oh, you're drinking Modelo. Okay, what's everybody lying about? Oh man, nobody's lying on this show, my friend. But we are talking about Amber Heard, so you know there's a shitload of lying going on there.
There's a whole lot of shit.
She got her ass kicked in a Virginia courtroom today. The decision was unanimous. We knew the minute that the jury asked that question.
What was the question?
The question was about the quote on the article that she wrote, the op-ed.
Yes, it was Washington Post.
And I got to tell you something, Washington Post published that. So I would not be surprised if we start seeing some lawsuits from Johnny Depp and his attorney going towards WAPO and any of the other media. Media needs to be watching it because the Rittenhouse case cost a lot of publishing companies their fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny Depp is proving that if necessary, he can be very fucking litigious. So I'm hoping he sues WAPO and some of the other Hollywood entertainment mags that went out of their way, shield mags, that went out of the way to fucking show an unfavorable light on him.
I hope they do too, because I would love to see, what is it? Taylor Lorenz working at a Starbucks because they can't pay her no more.
Yeah. There's a lot of shitheels out there that need to pay for what they did. There's what is it? That line from Star Trek? Their sheer hubris.
Oh, sheer fucking hubris.
Yeah, sheer fucking hubris. But you know, God, what a day today! Tom fucking Connors, and their birthday today, and then of course Toby Emmerich is fired. Don't fucking believe the media spin. The spin language is always stepped down. Every single person from Warner Entertainment, whether it was the media branch or Warner Brothers, that has lost their job over the last few months has been fired unceremoniously. Some of them absolutely with Toby Emmerich with extreme prejudice. Absolutely, Zaslav fucking hated him and wanted him gone. And he finally got his excuse with Ezra Miller, the second blow up, or the third one technically. So yeah, Emmerich's gone. Bye-bye. Johnny Depp wins, which was a win for all men who have been in abusive relationships that nobody wanted to fucking listen to us.
Hi there.
So Zachariah 315, what's going on? Isaj, what's going on? Between Him, Kyle, and the Covington kid. Not sure these periodicals still have anyone. Look, they're, publishing is dying, and I'm talking about news publishing. They are dying, and they're struggling. They're mixing their media, and they're trying to turn it into a commercial venture by becoming shill media. Shill media is one of the last ditch efforts to keep their publications going. And I'm telling you, they're in trouble now. Any of these publications who stepped up and slurred him, I'm talking about Johnny Depp, if they did libel, man, and slander is spoken and libel is printed. So if they printed things, and that includes online, when you print things online, that is why a lot of people are going after Twitter and Facebook as publishers. And that it falls back on them, their responsibility. I don't agree with that. I think that social media should be just a free forward platform where we do things until we get in trouble for doing it, legal trouble. Hey, Parrot Head, what is up, man? Oh, check it here. Also Fresh 1994. What's up, brother? Hey, good to see you. We're just sitting here shitting on things, and we're happy, celebrating. I got to tell you, man, what a fucking day. What a fucking day. Again, Tom Conkle and Tom Connor's birthday. We wished him a happy birthday today. It was awesome. And then we get this news. Toby Emmerich is fired, step down, whatever. Absolutely no fucking way he stepped down. He was fucking shit canned. He was told to leave, and they gave him whatever package there was available to him, but he did not leave of his own volition. He said he didn't want to leave. He was going to leave until his contract was up. Well, his initial contract wasn't up until December. And then he signed a new contract. So he left of his own volition. Right. Sure. Yeah. And of course, Johnny Depp fucking kicked ass today. God, man, I'm just so happy for him. No matter how I feel about him as a person, I'm very happy for him. And I'm happy for men in general, because this did damage to the Me Too movement.
It did.
And the Me Too movement, as noble as they tried to be in the early stages, it absolutely became a shit show. Mm-hmm. Because you could openly say things about people and try them in the court of public opinion. And that's not how shit works in the United States. You don't do that. You don't get to crucify people outside of a court of law. You have to prove what you're saying.
Gina Carano, Gina Carano was a prime example of court opinion on social media, and it was brutal.
Absolutely. I do want to bring this up in the middle of all this shit. We need to shit a little bit on Obi-Wan Kenobi. And
a little bit? We should shit a lot on it. It's garbage.
This is the one that really fucking irritated me today. Anson Mount, who has nothing to do with this, he's on another property, had to open his Hollywood mouth and show what a fucking ass he can be. He's an asshat. This is Moses Ingram he posted. She is a singular talent and a recent addition to the Star Wars universe. She also... Now, agreed, Anson Mount is part of Star Wars. I forgot about that. But the fact is this is bullshit. He's playing the racist card again, where racism is not playing a part.
No, it's preemptive racism.
And I find this really funny from a company that's notoriously racist when it comes to the black cast members and promoting overseas.
Mm-hmm.
They don't push China and send them a Star Wars poster with a black character on it. No, they either remove them or make them really tiny.
Is there promotional posters for China for these Disney Plus shows?
It's a good question. I don't know if they even watch Disney Plus over there. I really have no clue. I've lost faith in Disney Plus. Look, God, she is. They have some real pieces of shit working at Disney and Lucasfilm. They really do. And we really need someone like David Zaslav to step in there and clean it up, fix it.
Yeah.
I've given up. I'm absolutely. I've said this previously. I've given up on Star Wars. I've given up on Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the best Marvel we were going to get, we've had. It's gone. It's over. Once we went into Phase 4, it was the end of the end.
This
or
is
the
the end.
beginning of the end.
My only friend, the end.
Yeah. So this is just Obi-Wan Kenobi. I haven't watched the new episode.
That's garbage.
Yeah, I'm just not interested. I kind of liked. It was slow and plotting the first episode, but I had issues with canon. Then in episode 2, I really had a problem with canon. We went over it earlier this morning on morning coffee with me. Wait a sec. What's this? Oh, Mr. Dickstrunk's here. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Isaj, they threw her out of the trenches to be smoked and then complained when they used her as cannon fodder. Well, look, man, I really don't. I call bullshit on the whole race thing. People don't like her character doesn't mean they don't like her as a person. Also doesn't mean that disliking her performance doesn't mean they dislike it because of her color.
It's bad writing.
It's also bad acting. She's not very good.
No, she's not.
I don't know if she is. I heard she was good in something else. I don't remember what the hell it was. Someone said something to me about it today. I said I've never seen that, and but she's not good in it. She's not. Maybe it's a mixture of the writing, but I heard that she refused to wear a helmet because of her hair, I'm like, that's it. She shouldn't have been hired. Mm-hmm. She shouldn't have been hired. If she wasn't willing to wear the costume, that's part of the costume, then they shouldn't have hired her.
She pulled a freaking Pedro. She did. She pulled a Pedro. Oh, look, I can't think to see my face.
Gus Wolfen, I got to tell you, buddy, as much as I want to see this version of Reed Richards and all that, and I will watch it,
it's not going to happen the way I want to.
I absolutely believe that what's her name, the president over there at Disney, the anti-masculine
Kennedy?
No, that works for Disney. That's Lucasfilm. She's worked more directly with Marvel, and I just forgot her name for some reason. She's the president over there at Disney over some of the entertainment, and she is the one calling the shots. She is working hand in hand with Kennedy. She is working hand in hand with Kevin Feige. And I tell people when Kevin Feige leaves, she's the one that's going to be stepping in to the role over Marvel. And I said, if you thought it was bad with Feige there, wait till she's in charge completely. Marvel will, she's the one who said that they need to take the word men out of X-Men. Yeah, she's going to be in charge of stuff when Feige steps down, unless for some reason, unforeseen, some miracle happens.
Like a bus.
Yeah. There's hope for DC Discovery. No, DC, absolutely. I have great hope for DC right now because David Zaslav, even though I do not agree with his sentiments towards Clint Eastwood, because Clint Eastwood has gotten Warner Brothers a lot of fucking Oscars. And, and every single major film producer coming up with the studio system always held out for at least 1 to 2 films. Every other film that they pumped out, David O. Selznick, Louis B. Mayer, all these gigantic movie execs, the studio heads, they would always hold out for 1 or 2 films. Every other film was meant to make money, but then they would have these 1 or 2 pet projects. Gone with the Wind is one of them. Gone with the Wind was not expected to make the money. It did. It was kind of a blockbuster of its own. But the fact is, it was also it took the Oscars by storm, and that was how you did things. And Clint Eastwood is one of those directors that the head of a studio holds out and gives him money for his films because they're almost always guaranteed to get the nominations they want, to get attention to the studio. Because look, the Oscars are only good for a couple of things. One, it's a great way for actors to get more money. It's a negotiation leverage for them. Getting an Oscar or an Oscar nod makes you more money, and that's a fact. The other thing that it's good for is it's good for business with studios.
And slapping Chris Rock.
The oh yeah, no question about it, Parrot Head. And I hope they do the whole court trial thing. It'll be great. I wonder who'll star in it. With her career going into the tank, it might be Amber Heard as herself.
Oh yeah, just a poop emoji. They'll do it like the emoji movie, except there'll just be shit emojis everywhere.
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about. Who is that, Tickle Trunk? Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Yeah, the CEO of Disney, the one behind the gay agenda.
Oh, her. Did she do that? Oh, wow. Yeah, she strikes me as a scumbag. People who are overly political when they're supposed to be doing their jobs, they're political in their job, aren't doing their job. Because the primary function of every single president, executive, director, producer that works for a studio's job is to help that studio make money. And if you're not making money, and Disney is hemorrhaging money, they have been at a loss since they bought Star Wars or Lucasfilm. They've been hemorrhaging money, and it's all on them, man. They're making stupid decisions that one after the other. They bought Star Wars specifically, Indiana Jones, all that shit. They bought it so they could keep boys because they had been doing studies. The research showed that 12-year-old boys became disinterested in anything Disney. And so they were losing part of their audience, half their audience. And so they thought buying Marvel and Lucasfilm would get those boys' butts back in the seats. And they immediately turn right around and turn it into feminist propaganda.
Yep.
Just the logic of it just blows my fucking mind.
Wait, there's logic in this?
That's it. Victoria Alonso, that cunt. Oh, God, I can't stand her. Man, what a piece of shit. Yeah, Victoria Alonso. She's the one that is in line currently to take over if Feige leaves. Let that sink in for a while with the shit she's been pulling. Sorry, J.J. Abrams. Look, he's already starting to face his with Warner Brothers. This is not going to look good. It's not going to look good. It's already, they've already gone after him even in the trades, that he is a huckster. He comes in, gets his money, and delivers nothing of value. Nothing. The longevity for his Star Trek, not there. The longevity of his Star Wars, not there. And if they look at the numbers, and that's all they got to do is just look at the numbers. The problem with Disney is they're being disingenuous. They're not releasing information on their shows. Obi-Wan is a hit on Disney. It's a hit on Disney. But let's see those fucking numbers. Let's see those numbers. See how it compares to Stranger Things. Yeah. Okay. Once again, Netflix here, Disney Plus here. When it shows them on the charts, they are not anywhere near the numbers. Oh, Bob Chapek cut his own throat when he bent the knee. He cut his own throat. He's done.
He did the hostage video?
You've got to realize that, man, when a president becomes an incumbent president, and that's what he's like right now. He's an incumbent president at Disney. He is completely fucking useless. He may as well take, if he was a husband, he needs to take that E-tab now because he's not getting it up, man. He's not doing his job. So, but that Anson Mount Instagram post was just fucking stupid. And I'm sure his heart's in the right place. But these people are so stupid. And there's no question that I don't doubt for a second that a lot of actors don't actually believe some of the shit. We just heard the report that played yesterday on a video that had voice recording of movie critics that admitted that they didn't like The Last Jedi, but gave it a good score because critics are afraid of losing their standing. So they give a favorable review where it's not deserved, which is why I keep saying, don't pay attention to established critics. Your best critics out there are your fringe critics or your friends that are critics that do their little blogs and shit, especially if they're educated. Don't listen to people who don't know anything about film and storytelling. I liked it. It was a good film.
It made me feel things I've never felt before.
I felt so warm and fuzzy. It's like guys like Keith and I, when we talk about film, we actually get into what makes film work and what doesn't work. And it doesn't mean that because I give a good review to a film, someone else is going to like it, because Monkey Jeebus did not like Maverick. But I told him today on live stream this morning, I said, I tell you, you are one person I will never trust on a review if you don't like that fucking movie, because you're disliking an actually good film. But he's allowed to. I'm not saying he's not allowed to. I'm not putting him down for not liking it, but
I don't know. Gerry sounds like it.
Shut up. Because I love Monkey Jeebus. He's a good dude, man. Makes me laugh. My two favorite monkeys, Monkey Jeebus and War Monkey. Das Wolfen. The part 2 is only 2 episodes, but they are like 2 hours each. Plus, there's season 5 next year.
There's no. For Stranger Things, we don't know if they're getting a season 5. They said this is the last one.
Well, they mentioned season 5 in one of their interviews. That was with what's her name, Bobby, whatever her name is.
Was that also is that the one who plays Elle, right? But that was also the time where she made that comment like they need to start killing off characters like Game of Thrones, and that's more like a selfish thing than anything else because she can But she still has the other Godzilla movie if she's in that one. So fifth, if they're gonna,
I'm still hoping we're gonna get a director's cut of Kong versus Godzilla, because I want to see the scenes they cut out. I want to see them. Yeah, War Monkey, man, he is. I fucking love that dude. All you guys, I fucking love all you guys. I know you all by name. It's so fucking cool. I know we get a lot more viewers sometimes, but I don't care the number of our views, to be honest with you. What I care about is having an interactive audience that we can bounce off of, talk to, that engage with us the way we engage with you guys. And you guys are the best. You hear talk show hosts, what a great audience tonight. They don't fucking mean it. We mean it because you guys are great, because you're our chat, you're our audience, and you interact with us, and it's a lot of fun. Victoria Alonso makes me sick. Yeah, she's a total NPC, repeating the ideological line like a demented parrot. Amen, dude. She talks like, unless you see straight person to identify with in a movie, you can't watch. Yeah, it's fucking goofy. That's not how people work. I've identified with people of many different races and sexes in watching films. I listen to songs by girls. You know that one song, "Girls Can Be Boys and Boys Can Be Girls"? I know that one. Single man, a story about a gay dude in the 50s and 60s, hiding what he is and finding love. I enjoyed it, especially. There's a lot of really good. Look, man, I used to watch the show Brothers. I think it was on Showtime back in the late 80s, going into the 90s. Plus, you had Kids in the Hall that had an openly gay member of the cast, and he's fucking hilarious. I still find him funny as fuck. If you haven't watched the new season of Kids in the Hall, you're missing something awesome.
There's a lot of penis in that.
That is, oh my God, the Glory Hole episode fucking killed me. They're edgy as fuck. Those old guys they still got it, man. They still got it. According to Victory Alonso, that's impossible. Of course, because she's an idiot. Das Wolfen, yes, they did 4 and 5 back to back. What are we talking about here? Still Stranger Things? Are we talking about Stranger Things here?
I don't know.
Because right now we only have half the season. They'll dump the rest of the season later. It'll still be season 4. And I don't know if they're going to go past 4. Fuck it. Oh man, if only we had this means of looking shit up while we're on a show.
Wow, that's a low shot, Martin. Don't do that. Let them do that to you, Martin. What the hell?
Will there be a season 5 Stranger Things? By the way, I look at the keys and you'll notice it because I never took typing.
Tickle Trunk, the music, and Run Lola Run is one of my favorite soundtracks, dude. I love that.
That is a great film, dude. And I had a crush on her because of that film.
Mm-hmm.
And when she showed up in The Bourne Identity, I was like, oh! And then they killed her in the second film. No! Because I had a thing for her for a long time. The bad news is that the show's 5th season will be its last. This is according to the Wrap. Right now, we've got season 4. Season 4 part 2.
Yeah, that's coming July. But what the rumor is, if they do decide to do a new season, that the rumors are about getting a whole new cast. So it'd have to be like it hits.
We'll see. I'm going to open up the Wrap here. Let's open it up and
the Wrap is garbage. I don't want to touch that.
No, when it comes to this kind of news, they're useful. It's when they're talking about important subjects that they're useless. So let's put you and me over to the side. Let's go. Stranger Things. We'll end with season 5, but creators, the Duffer Brothers, tease future spinoffs and letter. So season 5 will still be this crew.
But that sucks though, because then but that's what's weird. It's like you're saying then there's going to be some continuation. So we know there's going to be no loss. We know something else is going to happen. Why would you bring up?
Oh, they're going to spin off. No, it'll be something else because look, they created stuff they created stuff in this show and went nowhere with it.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing.
And they've got a chance to. That's what they're going to do. I'll probably never watch it.
What they need to do, I don't know if my mic is coming in clear, is think about actually doing an animated series.
Oh, I would love that.
Tales from the Underside, and they can literally do like they did with Visions, or the Matrix or the Matrix. What was the Matrix? Different animated shorts. Animatrix. Thank you, Martin, for jumping in out of there. No,
yeah, it's the combination of the word Matrix. And
no, don't apologize. Your head's hidden by Tickle Trunk's message. I couldn't see you.
Gerry, please look at the private chat.
Oh, private chat. Yeah.
Okay, go for it, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. If you're gonna go, don't worry about it, man. Yeah.
We don't pay you anyways.
Hop on and say bye to everybody, Martin.
What?
Say bye to everybody before you go.
It's just a question of minutes.
Be
right back.
Das, if you need Funko Pops, send me a list. I got like 300 from 2012 on in here.
I'll be right back then.
All right.
Okay. We still don't pay you.
And I thought the Animatrix. I got to be honest with you. The animated stuff they did with Batman Begins.
Really year one.
Cool. Yeah. No, the animated connection to Batman Begins. They did the in between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. They had an animated and a video game, and they put out an animated a bunch of little animated shorts that had the Batman as we know him in the movies by Christopher Nolan. And it was really fucking good. But there were different kinds of stories doing different things that would not be completely associated with the universe that Nolan created. And it was done by good animation companies and anime companies. So you don't remember that at all.
I do remember it. I think it was because you had the one with this guys talking on the skateboard about what they saw different types of Batman, and then what was it called? Was it? I think it was Gotham Knight, right?
I cannot remember, and I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah, it was Gotham Knight. Hey, I got a story for you. Crossfire, Field Test, In Darkness Dwells, Working Through Pain, Dead Shot. Yeah, it was all different short stories. Yeah. It was Gotham Knight.
Gotham Knight. I'm looking it up right now.
Knight. Like Dark Knight. Yeah, it was around 2008 because it came on the Cartoon Network. I remember that one. I watched that one numerous times. That's when DC animated was still.
Oh, here's what sucks. I look it up and it goes immediately to the new series Gotham Knights, which nobody's gonna fucking watch. It's gonna.
I will. If I don't want to have an erection, I'm gonna watch that show.
Yeah, but Steve or Nancy or together can carry a show. Steve is like the unlikely hero. Nancy is like the modern day Nancy Drew detective. Yeah, she is. In fact, I kind of noticed that this last time, and she really looks like Nancy Drew from the old show.
The way those two combine with chemistry, it's pretty well done. They gave Steve a very big masculine jump this season, especially when you see him slamming that bat thing.
Well, first he's kind of a fuck nut.
Well, he's gone from jock bully to like protector.
His little nerd buddy pokes fun at him,
Yeah, but he also idolizes him at the same time, as much as Dustin doesn't say it. Eddie Munson, though, is a character I really wish they introduced sooner. I love fucking Eddie Munson. The way he has like the Dungeons and Dragons look, the vest, the whole fucking freak out.
Yeah, by the way, his name comes from Eddie Munster.
Yeah, I know.
He's a nod to Eddie Munster. I always thought that was cool. Yeah, this show is going to tank. Gotham Knights. I watched that trailer. It's just so fucking bad. I thought it was Riverdale. I thought it was just Riverdale. And I'm like, oh my God, he said Batman. Oh, this is that show. Oh. And
2023 it comes out. So we're going to get a lot of promotional crap. Like, oh, it's so stunning and bright. And we're September. Oh God. Guess what? September is Rings of Power. We're going to see nothing but Rings of Power videos everywhere. I'm going to have to start tuning up on Lord of the Rings again.
I'm concerned, Tickle Trunk, if thinking about baseball doesn't diminish your boner. What are your feelings about baseball? And that doesn't sound normal.
You don't like seeing Slick Wood smack balls around, bro?
Gotham Knight, I remember when that came out, the film that is, I have it on DVD. Yeah, it was great. What was that, 2005, I think? 2006? It was really good.
It was 2008, I think. I could be wrong.
Was it that late? No, because I think I was living on Kings Avenue, and that was between 2005 2006. I'll just look that up real quick and fix it. DVD. We'll see. One of us will be right. One of us will be wrong.
July 8th, 2008.
Yep, you were right.
Yeah, damn right.
There you go. Release date, July 8th, 2008.
So I wasn't living.
Yeah, I want to get that special 2-disc special edition. I'm getting that. It's over on Amazon. I'm adding it to my cart. There. Yep. I like buying things. I'm a good consumer. So, anybody else watch The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch?
Why does that sound so familiar?
It's a really good show. It's a really good show on the History Channel. And it's got real science research going on there. They have a top-notch astrophysicist that works on the show who is helping with the research. And it's fucking insane what goes on there. The last episode I saw, they went up in a helicopter above this one location where they were getting funky readings. And when they dropped these drones down to do a reading off of them, first of all, it showed they weren't in the air anymore. It said they were down near the ground. Everything went fucking weird on their
instruments,
just nuts. And then when they dropped the stuff, it looks like it hit something. You can't see it. It hit something and rolled. There's no special effects in this show. This stuff is for real.
I
And
know. I used to
and
love stuff like
with
that.
the Department of Defense releasing the UFO, or what do they call them now? Aerial objects instead of flying objects. You know,
Mhm.
change the name all you want to. It's the same fucking thing. You know,
Mulder.
they're finally saying UFOs are real, and we have no control over it, and nobody's in a panic mode yet. But Skinwalker Ranch really puts panic into me.
Mhm.
Because what they're suggesting on this show is that that's a portal, and they've been talking about it being a portal, that they've seen things come out of it, this thing that lingers over that hovers over the ranch, you can't see with the naked eye, and they're constantly having UFOs coming out and on camera. They'll be sitting there and they'll stop it, everybody looks, points, camera goes to it, it's there, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and it's funky, dude.
Did you watch Oak Island ever?
Look, I love what they're doing up there because it is important research. It is important research, but it's gotten to this point where I just can't watch it anymore. What I do is I wait to the final 2 episodes and then I watch, because we'll get a reading of what happened all season, and then we'll see the last bit, what they discover, and they've been discovering some amazing shit. There's stuff down there. It's real, but I just can't watch the whole season. I can't keep watching it episode by episode of just like waiting. It's like I can't stand comic books for that reason. I want to read the whole story at once.
So you're an omnibus man, like that. That's what I loved about when my dad gave me all of his Hardy Boys. Right, I have the full hardcover Hardy Boy collection. That's even included when they started regrafting the shiny ones, right? And you get.
Did you read Nancy Drew too at all? Or
no? God, fuck Nancy Drew. I was like, I want to read Manly Boys and doing Manly Mysteries. And come on, back in the
so it's important for you to identify with the characters then.
No, because I also read the hardcover Dr. Zeus, and we had the full sets of those oversized books.
I read Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. And
explains a lot. Explains a lot. Explains a lot. I'm misogynistic, Gary. Get it right.
Timmy.
Fuck no. No, I don't even think I knew anything about Nancy Drew at the time. I know they did some crossover with the Hardy Boys, but it was pretty much they would save Nancy, the Nancy would save them all in one book and would go back and forth.
Hold on. What he just said down there. I'm not even finding
UAF
phenomena. That's it.
Oh,
that's the new name. It's still it's a UFO, but they'll correct you. And it's like, look, man, it's a fuck you, fuck those guys. What they're trying to do is, because they're trying to say that, I think they're suggesting that these objects aren't really flying. And when you look at physics and understand how these things probably operate, they're not wrong. They're using magnetism.
Dude, if you're still a reader, Dean Koontz actually was kind of like along that. And
Dean Koontz was amazing. My favorite.
I used to Fear Nothing. Fear Nothing was one of my favorite books, and it was about this guy that can only go out at night because he's allergic to the sunlight, and his whole town is near a military base, and he starts sneaking in every night, and he just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. We had Good Thomas, Odd Thomas, who played Chekhov.
Oh, Odd Thomas, yeah, I love the movie too.
The rendition was great. I'm sorry, but Ben Affleck in Phantoms, it was garbage. I love the Phantom book more, especially with the moth scene.
Well, I gotta tell you, I still like the movie. I read the book too because it's a mother and daughter in the book. And it's got to be honest with you, it's fucking scary as shit, some of the stuff that happens. But I still love that adaptation. And I agree with Ben Affleck in the movie Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Ben Affleck in Phantoms was the bomb.
I also think
Liev Schreiber was good in that fucking movie too.
We need to do a watch party or a review of the movie Watchers, because that was based off Dean Koontz. So you didn't like The Dog and the Monster? Come on, bro.
I hated every single adaptation. The first film was wrong. The second film was closer to the book. I think that's the one with Mark Hamill.
There's a second film of Watchers.
Yeah, there's multiple Watcher films. The first film is nowhere. It's not the book. It's not about a kid. Watchers was about a Vietnam vet who's on the border of killing himself.
Oh, that was Watchers too.
No, that's Watchers. That's Watchers.
Okay, Watchers too. Yeah. There was, I was talking about the film. There was a 1990 sequel to the 1988.
I know.
horror film.
I just said those words too. What did I just say? I said the first one.
What did I just say?
Not like the book. It was not like the book. It was about a kid, not like the book. The second film, one with Mark Hamill in it, is more like the book, but they still got it wrong.
It was Mark Singer.
So Mark Singer. I just fucking hated the films. I hated them.
Okay, I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you if you hate the film. Yes, but the book was great.
Watchers is this great story about a Vietnam vet on the verge of killing himself. And he goes into these woods to off himself. He's going in there to kill himself. His PTSD is just fucking wrecking him, man. He can't have relationships. Nothing works. And he goes into the woods and he's about to kill himself. And this dog, Einstein, comes running out and saves him and just demands and starts pulling him out of the woods. And then as he's pulling him out, he realizes he's pulling him away from something. And it's giving me goosebumps now just remembering that scene in the book of him realizing there's something he can't see that's there and it's menacing and it means to do him harm.
The best part about that is that the creature we don't really get to see right away in Einstein have this connection like the Force, and it starts turning into this chase,
like twins.
Cop chase. Yeah,
they're twins. They're connected because of a mixture of DNA and the experiments. And Einstein was the experiment going right, and this creature is the experiment when it went wrong. And both of them are loose, and I love it. And then, of course, because of Einstein. This Vietnam vet who just doesn't feel like he could ever fall in love meets a girl, falls in love with her. And so there's a romantic story. There's this horror element. It is absolutely one of my favorite Dean Koontz novels. Absolutely.
I think it was the first Koontz book I ever read. And then when I got, what was it? Fear Nothing. And then there was Phantoms. And then there was the one Demon Seed with the chick that lived in this house that was fully animated, but it was like how
film and the book are very, very close. And if you've never seen the film Demon Seed, oh my God, that's a fucking crazy movie.
It's like The Cube, but in the house.
It talks about what was coming in the future of AI taking care of everything for you, and then it imprisons her, and then it impregnates. And because it is advanced, it is self-aware, and it decides to impregnate her cybernetically, and it's horrifying what's done to her. It's Dean Koontz, man, was ahead of his time. I've always said that Stephen King was an okay writer of horror. Dean Koontz is an actual legitimate author of horror. And then I just forgot his name. Clive Barker is a fucking poet of horror. He's a true artist, and that's the levels, because Clive Barker is really. The pictures he paints in his stories. I read his children's novel, Weave World. It's not a children's novel, but it's an amazing book, Weave World. And there's a scene in that thing that gave me fucking nightmares for years. That just stuck with me. It'll pop up in actual dreams, and I'm going, get that dream out of there. Oh, that fucking book.
TikTok was another good book. I think that was an anthology of stories. I can't remember. Like there was a lot of odd books, and I think if the dude didn't pass away, we could have seen a whole bunch of Odd Thomas, like at least a trilogy, and it was
that's exactly what I think they had planned, because fans reacted very well to that film, but his demise was so tragic. It would be nice to find somebody that could bring it back, because I would love to see more Odd Thomas stories moving forward. But I want to go back to the chat, because I don't think we talked about
I'm back. So Stephen, you're the gamer here.
Yes.
Besides me, do you know if did you play Clive Barker's Undying?
Man, we lost the audience. People are leaving. What the fuck?
Because I left. That's obvious.
Is that what it was? I think when we stop interacting with our audience is when it happens. I never read Nancy Drew, but I did read Trixie Belden. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of that.
I did not play this, Martine, but I did play Pumpkinhead and Heretic. Pumpkin was a freaky game to play back in the day.
I read Encyclopedia Brown. I did not read it, but I absolutely do know who that is. I read a lot of Koontz in jail. Okay. It's like I read a lot of Koontz in jail. I'm like, okay. You got me with that one, King Sports Cal. I was not expecting that last word.
I saw that earlier.
The Office of Navy Intelligence is running the task force. Yeah. I got to tell you, we only know just the very, very top surface of the iceberg and of what's going on. And I think that I don't think they're benign, these things, but I don't think they apparently show any sign of ill intent. But I have always believed since I was a kid that they look at us the way we look at ants. You know, that's interesting. Let's research and study them. I was getting ready to read that. Listen, male or female, if they are a good detective, I love them. Agreed. That's why I was such a big fan of. I mean, first of all, I read all of Sherlock Holmes. I own the entire collection of Sherlock Holmes books, including what is accepted as canon is the 7% Solution, which the Sherlock Holmes estate or group that runs Sherlock Holmes over there in London, they approve. They give their thumbs up, and they gave their thumbs up to that one. And I love that fucking book.
I'm going to jump in
It
quickly
became
with
a
the
movie, and it was written by Nicholas Meyer. Nicholas Meyer, who is associated with Star Trek. There you go. So what were you going to say?
You also have to remember my age group at the time. Nancy Drew, I didn't think of it as the same caliber as Hardy Boys. That's all it was. Nothing else. It had nothing to do with the sex. It had nothing to do with their gender. It had to do with the fact that Nancy Drew, the covers didn't sell.
We left this far behind. It was no big deal, buddy.
No, I'm talking about who. No, because the comment you read earlier just now.
Oh no, and yeah, so don't get defensive about it. It's
I'm
okay.
not getting defensive.
Nobody's making a dig. Nobody's making a dig. They're just making a point. Now, King's Portal, you should see some of the adaptations. Intensity, absolutely a must-see. Phantoms, even though it really strayed from the book, it's a really good film. I enjoy the shit out of it. None of the Watchers were any good. Loved Odd Thomas. I thought it was a really good adaptation. Let me look, see if there's any other, because I'm forgetting things in movies. Oh, and the first one that you brought up, Stephen, Demon Seed, is definitely something you should watch. I did not like Servants of Twilight. I did not like Jeff Goldblum's Hideaway. I didn't like Whispers. So is that it? Huh. That's all that. It seems to me there should be more. Let me go look at IMDb. Let's see. The Passenger. Yeah, don't care about that. Watchers too terrible. Watchers Hideaway. Intensity was really good. Phantoms was good.
Twilight Eyes was good. Servants of Twilight was good if you like cult shit.
Mr. Murder? Did I watch it? Nope, I didn't watch that one. It had a Baldwin in it, and the odds are I didn't watch it. We had a Baldwin in it.
Is it the one that pulled the trigger? Oh, sorry.
No, it's the younger brother.
Oh, the one that couldn't pull the trigger. Okay.
Yeah, those are the only good ones right there. But he's a very good novelist, man, and I really do like his writing. But none of the Watchers were any good. I fucking hated them all. So, In the Mouth of Madness is John Carpenter's second nod to H.P. Lovecraft. And it is absolutely a brilliant fucking film. Look, I got to tell you, if you want to read good horror, read any of the Books of Blood by Clive Barker, short stories. In fact, I suggest you read all of the Books of Blood. And get the book Weave World and read that motherfucker. And there's a specific scene in there, and I challenge any one of you that wants to read Clive Barker to figure out what scene I'm talking about, because there's a scene that was so nightmarish in the book that it actually bled into my fucking nightmares. I hated that. My obsession with detectives is why Batman. Yes, ditto. I was very much into reading detective novels and watching detective films growing up. I've always been a fan. First thing I ever wrote and did a play of when I was in middle school, I wrote a Sherlock Holmes short story for a play. And I didn't think about you, Stephen. Hello, I was speaking for myself. Yeah, I didn't take
Okay.
that as a dig towards
I
Stephen.
wasn't. I wasn't taking it as a dig either. I was just explaining. Like the Nancy Drew and Hardy Boy covers were very different for the time, and it didn't really sell me. You know what I mean? Like when you're ADHD and you're younger, you're automatically focused on something that grabs your eye, comic books especially. But if you want something really scary to read, the Amber Heard's memoirs, Grace Randolph's memoirs,
Yeah, right.
and anything from Kurtzman that's on the script room floor.
Absolutely. Oh wait, what's this? I'm writing this down. I've seen Phantoms. It was terrible. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking Watchers Show. Phantom's good. Odd Thomas, absolutely. It should have been a film series. I if he hadn't died, I think it would have become one. God, what a tragic death, man. God damn. Gets out of vehicle to go. I can't remember if he was checking the mail or if he was opening the gate and got pinned between the brick pillar.
Opening the gate.
He was opening the gate and he got pinned between the car. It rolled into him.
Is that true? They're introducing Tom Swift, but he's going to be.
Yeah, we've already talked about it, Keith and I, on one of our episodes. It was fucking stupid. It's stupid what they're doing. They're race swapping him and age swapping him.
And he's gay.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's gay. I just got the article.
Who's putting this out? Sony?
The Root. Tom Swift is the black.
Well, I mean, who's putting this out?
CW.
Show. Oh, it's one. Yeah, that'll end.
Yeah.
Good night, Mr. Trunk.
Give me money.
Hey, man, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for dropping in, man. What blows my mind, and I'm going to show this picture real quick, is the age of some of these characters now, these actors.
Mm-hmm.
They're all 20 or above, except for this kid right here. He's the only one still younger than everybody else.
Wait. The redhead's over 20?
She is 20.
Okay.
She's already done a film with a love scene in it. And that's why when I looked at her, I said, she looks like that girl from this other thing I saw. And I went, oh, fuck, that's her. Why does she look like a kid? She looks like a kid in that photo. And it freaked me out. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, that's creepy. Why would you? Oh, you're playing a kid on one show and doing a love scene. Oh. Yeah. I'm a dad. I can't help it. And so... But
many people felt that way with Arya Stark.
I'm hoping Millie Bobby Brown never does a nude scene. I hope she respects herself and says, no, I'm not going to do that. She became a star young enough to where I'm hoping she doesn't have to. And I got to be honest, even though I had issues with the first Enola Holmes movie, I didn't think it was very good. I'm looking forward to seeing the new one. Because from what I hear, Henry Cavill's in it more. Oh, you did? Okay, let me go look. I'm looking. Wait, which group?
Yeah, that's what Gerry put. Yeah, that's where I got the article from, Parrot. Yeah.
There, I found it. Okay. Oh, Mark D with a C. There we go.
This chair is hating me today.
Yeah, it's like insult of the week for Mark D from the C. Love you, man. Don't respect you, but I love you. Said it live on the show. Mark is awesome. Did she turn 18? I don't know.
Yes.
I know there are guys out there. Seriously, one of my oldest friends is like that. He's like, I can hardly wait till that girl turns 18. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you really looking for, like, you're already actually thinking about that girl then? If you're wanting her to turn 18, you're already thinking about it. Just saying. There are guys out there do that. They like, can hardly wait to, because I think they're afraid of getting arrested if they look up nude pictures of an actress under 18. That's creepy. There's some creepy fucking people out there, man. Millie Bobby Brown. I really do think that it would have been interesting to see her play a younger Princess Leia. She wanted to do it. I you know, I thought that
She
would be
can
cool.
pull it. She can pull it.
She looks a little like Carrie Fisher, so I think she could pull it off, and she's a good actor. She is really fucking good in Stranger Things, dude. And I will say it again: Stranger Things season 1, good. Season 2, meh. Season 3, season 4, fucking good. It's the best season. It outdid just halfway through. Already outdid season 1. Who is Nico Glock? Do you guys know who that is?
Nico Glock is one of Snow's friends.
And he was fucking with him last night?
Fucking with who?
It's in the chat. Right
Here
there.
it is. Here it is.
In a good way or a bad way?
Yeah, in a fun way or fucking with him? As we sit here quietly waiting on a live stream.
We got.
That's a good point, CJ. Especially under the current ownership management.
That's a hard one. Disney owns
Who the hell
everything.
is Snowdub? Oh man, Snowdub.
Jolly.
Yeah, Snowdub's fun.
Damn.
Oh, he was giving $100 super chats.
Oh,
Hey, Dork, did you finally go poop?
The door. Oh my.
He
Yeah,
can have me the poop.
you know when he pooped, he only dropped a single pellet. It was like one of those
Rabbit.
sounds.
Yeah, it was like a rabbit in the snow. Yeah.
I always laugh like when I was in the army in particular, you'd be out there and you get a little dehydrated and you're trying to poop and you're like, oh my god, this must be a massive shit. Oh, it's so hard. You're like, oh, and you hear bloop, one single fucking walnut-sized nugget. You're like, what the fuck? That thing was hurting. Oh, wait a second, I missed that. What was that about?
About luck.
Oh, Glock. Oh, okay. So he's like doing super chaps and fuck you all. Okay. What is kiss your mama for me? What?
We all love PJ.
You want to kiss my mom? Go for it.
Yeah, PJ is the bomb diggity yo.
We're not talking shit about you. We're talking shit to you. You were talking about shit this morning.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not attacking you, dude, because you said you needed to go take a shit.
Yeah, we're attacking your bowels.
The last time we saw you, the last thing you said, see, we don't smoke weed like you do. So we have better memory.
Yeah, we do crack. Lots of crack.
I'm poor. It's meth for me.
For pennies a day, you two can help me buy more metal spoons. And a Bic lighter.
But it's up to Steven. I mean, we could send you an invite if you want to join us. You okay with that?
Why is he only want to join when it's on your channel? But never mind. Talk about the lack of support, Dork Knight. What the fuck? Yeah, sure. Has sent him a link. I don't give a fuck.
Copy.
Fucking. So, Dork, though, I do want to get in touch with you because now, since the Amber Heard stuff come out, we got to do that episode about relationships and abuse, man.
Man, that's too heavy for me today. Today was Christmas.
Your chair said.
We can share it for the next time. Keep it on your channel when it gets dark.
Well, my channel's dying anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know, it's like come see a funeral in real time, jackass. If you're not subbed to the channel,
I don't even know what Delta 8 means. I know what Oklahoma Creeper is, and that's about it.
It's a type of strain.
I'm assuming so. I remember since a million was all my friends talked about in high school, and then back in the late '90s, early 2000s, my buddy, I'll lock that Oklahoma Creeper, man. This shit's good, man. You hit it, man. Take a couple of hits off it. Don't feel nothing for a while. 20 minutes later, you're fucked up. Which is why it's called Creeper, because it creeps up on you. So yeah, we sent you the link.
He's talking about the other show. That was like 10 hours ago, so you've passed 2 pellets. I love you. I love you, Danny. I do. Don't pellet the floor or my bed. We already sent you a link. You spelled Patreon wrong.
Oh, now she's saying that Amber Heard saying she lost a right. I shit you not.
She lost her right to lie.
The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up. Mountain of fucking what evidence? There was zero
Mountain
evidence.
Of lies.
Yeah, and then she gets down. I'm sad I lost the case, but I am sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly.
No, let's get straight. You can speak.
You can't fucking freely. Lie about people.
Yeah. You were also under oath. You can speak freely and openly. It doesn't mean people aren't going to come back at you with counterclaims, counter opinions, and counter criticism. Like, it's not, here's my truth. No one argue it.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Brandon. If you're watching, Brandon, I'm going to share it on my page. Floral, there's a new show coming up. All right, share that shit.
Are you Toby?
Please. We haven't seen.
Literally, I did the video right, and halfway through the judgment, right, that I screen capped, I started doing my thoughts and monologuing over top. And someone really commented, complained, going, "I can't believe you talked over the judgment. I can't believe you complained about my thoughts." It was my reply, and then I pinned it.
I think Johnny Depp is probably going to put something out tomorrow.
He did already on Instagram.
Oh, did he? What did he say?
Hours ago.
I was asleep for a couple hours. Remember that?
It was when you were, I can't remember exact words, but it was good words. It's definitely a difference in character. Also, I think my best thing is to say, if anyone saw Grace Randolph decided to say Gina Carano made anti-Semitic and anti-trans statements repeatedly. My reply was, no, she didn't, you gray alien. She looks like gray. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's just digging the hole deeper. She'll just keep doing it. We're not going to last that much longer, dude. You coming, dork? Coming? You show up?
He throws a fit and it never shows.
What's this one? Yeah. Is this a movie? What is this that you sent? The Undying by Clive Barker.
Oh, it's a video game.
Oh.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, there was a horror game back in the 90s I got that H.R. Giger designed, and I wish it had been better. It was not something that I found quite memorable, so I can't even remember the damn name. But yeah, that's interesting. I like Clive Barker's stuff.
Oh my God, the amount of people believing, like the blind following. Oh, wow, it's not even that good.
What about her? What did she do?
Oh, no, Steve Barlow saying, no matter what happens, I will always stand behind you. Even if it's a lie, I will stand behind you. That's the sickest part.
Oh, but what about Grace Randolph?
Grace Randolph. She's just an idiot.
Well, I know she's an idiot. She's been proven wrong many a time by Mikey Sutton.
Yes, you could critique Star Wars actors and characters. No, race and gender are not valid criticisms. Yes, they are. And under no circumstances can you harass any talent in front or behind the camera. I hope Moses Ingram stays on social media. She's a badass and is great on Obi-Wan. And then someone replied, unless you're Gina Carano, I guess. And she replied, Gina Carano made anti-Semitic and anti-trans statements repeatedly. That's where my reply came in. No, she didn't, you gray alien. And then the reply to that is, I'm impressed how you just made gray alien sound so derisive. I never would have thought that would sound like such a ruthless insult. She looks like a... No. He was laughing. But no, like that's it. Racism is a perfect criticism. If you're race swapping, let's say gingers for blacks, or you're swapping gender and changing the literal thing of a legacy character or a franchise or a foundation that's already there, it's going to get criticism. Everything will get criticism. The criticism doesn't stop at like, oh, he can't write. It's everything. Why do you think porn does so many takes? They want to get the criticism of the right. Shut. I'm sorry, I'm using the most ugliest thing possible.
I don't think Danny's going to join us. Okay.
I sent him away.
I did too. I sent it to him through Twitter.
Yeah, I wonder why he's not joining us.
Don't know. Grace blocked me a few months ago. I don't know. I'm going to check because I may have blocked her. Because I don't want her fucking shit even being shared with me. I'm looking. Oh, no, I didn't block her. Oh, good. I can block her now. All right. Block Grace Randolph. Yeah, because I don't want her shit in my fucking feed. I don't give one fucking shit over anything she says.
Refresh your Twitter page, Danny. Sometimes Twitter hangs like that. I would hope it was a great analogy.
Yeah, I sent a link about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, about 10 minutes ago. I got to share this one. Open image in new tab so I can enlarge this shit. Here we go. This is fucking funny. It's a new Amber Heard Lego set. That's fucking funny. I don't care who you are. That shit's funny. What a day today.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow's probably going to be a really shitty day.
Well, we're coming up June 2nd, tomorrow. Orville. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm hoping it'll be released at midnight because I'm going to be hopping over onto Orville when I go to bed. I mean, to Hulu. Check to see when it updates. But, yeah. Man, newsfeed is just full of shit about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yep. Toby is like, thank God they're not looking at me.
Oh, fuck. Hey, guys, look, man, eventually these guys are found out. J.J. Abrams is, people are starting to wise up to him, that he's a huckster. That him and Alex Kurtzman act like locusts, come in, produce garbage that doesn't have any longevity. Nobody wants to watch it, and tanks, but they get paid. And so therefore, they consider themselves successful TV show and filmmakers because they get paid so much fucking money. And they base all their success not off how well their projects do, but off of how much money they make. And people are finally like wising up and going like, David Zaslav is like caught onto this shit. And he's like, oh, fuck JJ. He's never going to get that money. It's never going to happen. None of his fucking plans, Superman, race swap, Superman, gay, whatever,
Justice League Dark.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. If it's not already in production, it's not happening. Anything that Hamada greenlit that's not already in production is not happening.
God.
Damn Skippy, Kingsport Cal. You damn Skippy. This has been a great fucking day. A great day for men. A great day for fans and nerds alike. With the future for DC Warner. It's been a great day for birthdays. 2 of our good friends' birthdays were today. So that was a great fucking day. And I got a great power nap. What? You think what's 2 a.m. our time?
Nice.
All right, I'm not kidding you, dude. I'm gonna open our private fucking chat here, and I'm
Let
gonna
me try
put
it.
it on screen so you can see it was sent to you right there in your window. I'm clicking on it. That is yours.
I'm sending him.
The Dork Knight. It's in there. We sent it.
Yo, Danny, I just sent it.
Again.
Yeah.
No, I just showed you. It's really in there. I really sent it to you. JJ needs to back off Swamp Thing and Constantine and Zatanna. I would like to see James Wan's finish what he started, but that series got so fucked up with the last episodes because they had to compress everything into 2 episodes. The original was supposed to be 13, and it became 10. It just fucked it up. Yeah, I know. Paramount, modern Paramount, current Paramount's garbage.
I hope they're fucking messing.
As
50
cool
bucks,
as that would be.
50 bucks. He's very so stoned that the monitor isn't even on. I've had days like that where I've been in pain.
He saw mine because it shows he saw mine. So there he.
No, I got Martines. Martines was the only one I got.
Well, it says right here. I'll show you again. Here, open it up.
Is his
I'm going to make it big.
My phone's still playing because I was
see right here. It says "seen."
Where?
Right here.
Yeah.
On the screen. See it?
That's This Week in Geek, bro. Go to Dork
This
Night.
is the one
No, you're on the click on the
I am clicking on it. I'm clicking.
Dork, look at the top, bro. Even your mom's asking how high are you.
It says the Dork Knight.
I swear I didn't see it. Maybe it was on my phone. Like it popped up on my phone, but like anyway, as soon as I got Martines, I was able to get in. Thank you, Martine. I'm sorry.
PJO at 8:58 p.m. says, "Boy, just how high are you?"
Mama, she don't even have to ask. That's how
I am afraid to get out of Mom. I'm afraid to get out of this chair.
Oh my God, she really did ask that. Oh my
yeah,
God.
I did.
Yes.
Damn. Thanks, Mom. I thought you were making a joke. I had no idea she actually said that. I guess I should bring up the chat so I can see what shit people are talking about me.
I got the best tweet to read tonight. Listen to this one. This comes from Moira Donegan, a checkmark on Twitter. The Depp versus Hurt trial is clearly a new Gamergate. Misinformation, misogynist hate, and resentment against the Me Too are being wielded to draw people into the far right. If there weren't so much cowardly hand wringling about how complicated this case is, this would be obvious.
It's YOU''RE, Mom, but whatever. Go ahead. Sorry, Steve.
It's all right. I like being interrupted for spell check. It's great.
It was grammar check, not spell check, but it's all good.
Holy fuck it. I'll come down there in my avatar and slap you. Remember, I'm a memer. All I have to do is screenshot your face once and it's over.
You threatened me with that, but I still haven't seen a meme.
Really? I put you on that bearskin rug like Gerry. What are you talking about?
Well, I haven't seen it on Twitter. I mean, you're sweet then.
Twitter? It was on the live stream, brother. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but nobody watches these. I mean, what we get like?
Yeah, that is true. No one watches us talk.
No, but like, no, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm kidding, but 2,
Gerry, aren't you happy you sent him an invite now? He's saying no one watches
I'm sorry.
programming.
I was ignoring you guys. You guys start sounding like my kids, and I just zone out.
Grandpa's angry again.
Tune you out.
Get off my lawn.
I was looking at what's going on here.
So what did I miss earlier? I was
Oh, we were making fun of your poop.
no. Oh, well, that's cool. But no, I mean, like, so I'm guessing you guys already took, because like I was getting the Amber Heard Johnny Depp news in real time, and I was in a waiting room, so I was like being really. I was like, oh my God, did you guys hear about this? And they're like, no. And so then they're asking me, and I'm like giving them live, like as it's happening on my phone, I'm giving them live updates. So I'm guessing you guys already talked about that, right? Because you made a joke about Amber Heard. So
yeah, I was with Tom, Kadish, Culture Casino. We watched The Decision together. Just sat there and watched it, and then we went live with the birthday stream right after.
wow, Kadish was on there too.
Yeah, Kadish was on there.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, Kadish and I talked about that this, you know, she single-handedly has destroyed the Me Too movement.
Oh yeah,
she did.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Damn, is that? Share the link in the private chat or something. I'd love to watch you get your guys. I didn't know about that.
Oh,
He's really bad about that. Yeah, Kadish is bad about letting me know when he's on stuff, because I'll shill him out, you know. But I always find out after.
Yeah, he and I had to leave early because I was going to work, but then I ended up taking a nap because I knew the show was coming up. I'm like, oh goddamn.
Yeah,
I want to sleep. But let me go find the link for you real quick.
Sleep is good.
Because, you know, that's my job in this life, is to get links for you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It's
trying to be all wrong.
You
got the wrong tone.
No,
guys, breaking news.
You got the wrong tone.
Uncanceled. Amber Heard has been hired by Daily Wire. So says the Babylon Bee.
Here you go. Here's the link for you in the private chat.
No, they're gonna. She's the next broadcaster from Fox News or
I
whatever.
think we were live. I didn't know we were live at the beginning while watching the Johnny Depp thing. I guess we were live. We were watching Tug and Yellow Flash comment.
Oh wow! I can't believe between you or Kadish, I did not get an invite to this. I mean, I couldn't have came anyway, so I don't.
Well, I just assumed, because it's not my place to invite anybody. It was his birthday stream. Andre messaged me yesterday to make sure I was going to be there, and I'm like, yeah, I will be there.
Tom's birthday stream.
And I gotta love you from Tom. I love that, man. Tom, I fucking love Tom, dude. I just love that guy so fucking much.
So nice.
And I tell you guys, if you've not watched Toxic Tuesday with 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, go watch last night's Rocky 3. It is the single most homoerotic fucking show I've ever been involved with in my life. I had that 70s show below me going like this to me, doing that. And I'm like going, ooh, I felt that. Oh, that one went in. Fucking Tom, it was, God, what a fucking great. I laughed so hard that I was hurting from laughing. Tom was at his best last night. And I've never laughed that much. And I think even Nick Weiser and Mark both said it was the best episode they've ever done, last night's episode. So go check it out, guys, when you get a chance. Not now. Don't leave the show. We're still here. We're still talking. Come back. Anyway. So, yeah, you want some walking? Here you go. Here's some walking. I like Chris Walken. First of all, I'm going to give you some Val Kilmer.
If you think that by threatening me you can get me to be your slave, well, that's where you're right. And I'm only saying this because I care. There are a lot of decaffeinated brands on the market today that are just as tasty as the real thing.
Fucking great clip. Let's get down to some walking. We need some walking.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Oh. You're talking to me all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Oh.
I fucking love that one.
Yes.
Too.
Huh? Does your mother sew? Boom! Get her to sew that.
I think, and I bet you money, he fucking improvised that whole thing.
Does your mother sew?
That is like one of the greatest moments in that fucking movie and in film history. Hey, Jacob is here. How are you doing, my friend? Hope everything's going good with you.
I
Let's
saw
see.
something about Top Gun 2 a second ago. I'd love to talk about that for a second. What was that?
What a fucking great film! I absolutely do not think that they're going to have a better film, and I loved The Northman.
Yes, that movie, and I cannot thank you enough because you're the reason I saw the movie. So good, and yeah, whoever said that, the Val Kilmer scene stole the movie for me. It really did. Like, and then when he, spoiler alerts,
I fucking got weepy eyed,
yeah,
man.
yeah, no, yeah, man. See, yeah, dude, it was so good. Like, especially because they paid it off. It sucked, man. Everybody
they completely Admiral Greered him.
yeah,
from what was that? Clear and Present Danger.
yeah,
When he dies, Greer dies in it from. He thought he had the flu. It was cancer.
yeah, man. God, it was so good. The best legacy sequel that's ever been made, in my opinion.
And
really
I actually
is.
do think that it's better than the original film.
No, that's what I mean.
Surpassed. Yeah.
They've been doing so many. They did the Tron Legacy sequel, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years ago.
I think that film would have gone over better if the CG on the face hadn't been so fucked up. It was so distracting.
In what, Tron Legacy?
It took you out of the film.
Yeah, it was very Xbox looking. That's what all my friends and I would say. It looked like very Xbox.
I didn't care.
Gap Stargate. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Glad we're sticking around a little longer. We'll do 2 hours. Glad to see you here, buddy. Peter Vinkman's fan here.
Look at this, guys. You see this? I was there. I was there live. You see that? Double or Nothing. CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page. I was there live. I was on television. I can send you a screenshot if I haven't already.
He was also on marijuana.
I was on TV once too.
This dude right here, CM Punk, won. He's our new AEW champion.
I went to a Chicago Cubs game, high out of my mind when I was in college with my roommate and some of his buddies from Chicago. We went to Chicago to see the Cubs play. We were stoned out of our gourds, and we climbed up on the dugout and got kicked out of the game on camera.
Dude, you know what's crazy? So I always thought, because I've watched wrestling my whole life, I always thought that, like, whenever wrestlers hit people in the crowd, they were like plants. You know what I mean? Like, they were in on it because of, like, I figured, like, what if they get hurt or insurance or whatever? So anyways, my buddy Bert can back this up, and I can show you guys, like, I took a picture right before, and then I was trying to take another picture when I got hit. But I was at the rail at the AEW Dynamite, and I was taking a picture of a wrestler, and then he whipped the other wrestler directly into me and knocked me on my ass. And there's a picture of my hand on the guardrail like this, where my camera's back here, because in my buddy
Where
Bert that was with me.
Where are these at? I want to see them.
Yeah, no, I'll show them to you. Yeah, I can pull them up.
Yeah, I will laugh if he actually pulls up some of his favorite porn.
So, whatever. But no, and then my buddy Burke, though, who was there with me, he literally jumped up out of his chair, and then he helped pick me up off the floor, and he was like, "That was the coolest thing ever," because I got my ass knocked down by one of the wrestlers. It was crazy. All right, so there's a lot of private stuff here, but I don't care. I'm just gonna share the screen. Hold up one second.
Whoa.
Well, there's nothing nasty. I mean, like, I think it's this one. Yeah. Don't need audio. All right, cool. So.
I didn't catch this before. Dust Wolf, and yeah, you were there at Kemper when Owen Hart died.
Oh man,
what a
I watched
tragedy,
it,
dude.
I watched that live, like a lot of people did on pay-per-view. And my son Devin, he's 20. He's about to be 24. He actually remembers it, like. And that's crazy because how old would he have been? Jesus, like 2 or 3? Like, do the math. I mean, like, all right. So what am I looking for? Oh, you guys see me? Hold up. Nah, hold up. You see this? I got the AEW belt on right there. Got my double chin kicking too. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Sorry. Hold up. What I was trying to show you when I got knocked down, though. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is the picture I took right before. So this dude here, that's Jon Moxley. You see where can you guys see my mouse?
Yes.
Okay, that's Jon Moxley. And this dude here, he's one of the, what's their name? Private Party. It's a tag team, right? So anyway, so I take this picture, and then and then what? Okay, so and then he flips him into me, and that's like you see the private party dude's leg. Hold up, like right here, that's his leg of his outfit. So that's him hitting the rail that I'm holding. That's my hand, and he fucked up my picture and like this is right before I fall on my butt. So yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It was fun, man. It was the best. I love my buddy Burke, man, because he got those tickets for us like months ago, and I've never been front row at a wrestling event in my life. You know what I mean? Like it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
I'm going to share something real quick here because it popped into my head. Talking about being on live TV, we went live national TV to do an interview on a show that it doesn't exist anymore. It's sad because it was a cool network. I forget the name of the network, but they did a lot of talk shows. And the funny story, and he looks like J.J. Abrams, the guy interviewing us. But that's
he kind of does.
This is Kurt Yeager from Sons of Anarchy and a lot of other movies and TV
Oh wow,
shows.
I thought that was
he's
Ryan Reynolds.
He's a stunt actor who lost his leg in a BMX accident. And so he always plays. He's been on NCIS, all sorts of military shows, playing veterans who've lost their leg in combat. And he's, in fact, he was on the new SEAL Team on Paramount, which I still consider to be one of the best things they produce.
You do see how I could have mistaken him for Ryan Reynolds, though. I mean, look at that face.
Yes,
it's a handsome man.
The short man in the middle is my buddy Shane Moore. He's friends with Keith too. Best-selling author of the Something of Enoch.
Hey, look, I'm sure he's
Zombies.
a friend of yours, but he's the least attractive man in that trio right there. You're just like he's in the. He's like
I was really, really close to my heaviest right here.
Yeah, but you still like look at how you're pulling it off, man. That's.
This is just one of those funny moments on national TV. And by the way, that's not water in those cups. They were feeding us booze. We were drunk on camera.
Good.
Right before going on stage for this, Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter that married Chris Pratt she was on the show. And then she sat down in the audience to watch when we went up. And
I take it
as
you're
we're
not
walking
doing
by
this.
her. What?
You're not the one throwing up all these messages.
It's me.
That's not fair, bro. Like he's talking, I don't want to interrupt, and you're throwing all this. You're spewing venom at me. What the hell?
What? No,
You're
there's not.
spewing venom at me.
No,
People, yeah. You know what? I know wrestling's fake. Guess what? So Santa Claus, asshole. Whatever. I don't want to hear it, man.
Oh,
what the hell, dude?
Oh, he's not spewing hate. He's a good guy, man. But anyway, so right before we went on, Schwarzenegger's daughter is sitting there, and as we're walking by, the short guy there, Shane, looks over at her, and he's got a hot wife. His wife Tracy is so gorgeous, and he says, "Oh, I love your boots," he says as we're walking by, and she looks at him, darts a look at him really fast, and he says, "My wife has a pair just like them," and goes walking on the stage, and she is got this look of fucking hatred, and he keeps looking back at her like, "Why is she looking at me like that?" And then he looks at us. He goes, "Did I say something?" And I was like, "Why'd you ask about her boobs?" He goes, "I said boots." And Kurt goes, "It really sounded like you said boobs. And it really cinched it when you said your wife had a pair just like them." And Shane was just terrified at that point because she was staring bullets at him the whole time we're up on stage. And like I said, we're hammered. And so during the interview, it just sort of this happened.
Well, we travel out and do appearances and autographs and stuff, and it's not uncommon to enjoy the liquid beverage refreshment at these locations.
Hammered, woke up together. It was like, what's
It
happening?
was a little
Are you
awkward.
enjoying any of those refreshments in the
Yeah, this is
right now?
delicious.
Right
I'm
now.
loving it.
He's a selfish lover. I'm just saying.
Family show.
You said. No, you're kidding.
So if you guys don't think that I've always been like this and had friends like this, yeah, there you go. That was a great interview. Won't say what I think about wrestling, but no, look, and by the way, hi Brett, how you doing, buddy?
Hey Brett, go ahead
And
and
War
say it, man.
Monkey.
No,
It's
I know
like
he's going to be offended by it. Look,
if you've like,
I've
yeah, I
known it
won't be
was
offended, but
I've known that it was fake to a certain degree since I was a kid.
so you guys want to hear a funny story?
It's
No.
it's theatrical fighting. It's theatrical fighting.
I'm
It's all it is.
kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Dark Knight. If we want to put, we already have one Amber Heard playing victim. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, shots
All right, look,
fired.
yeah, right.
That
Jesus.
was a
All right,
good
look,
one. That was
yeah,
a
well,
good
that
one.
was good. That was good.
Don't
I
poop
give
on
you
my
that.
bed or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, oh, hey, man.
I remember the first time King's Porcal that I wanted to drink coffee. It was 1974, 73, and my family and I were on our last camp out at up in Flagstaff, Arizona. And we got up there because my dad and my brothers and mom wanted to do some fishing. I just liked hanging out with my family. And my sister, Michelle, and I were stoking the fire, and she made coffee, and I wanted to try it. And I had my first taste of coffee when I was 9, and it was awful. I hated it. But then as an adult, it's delicious. I don't understand what happened.
You know what's
Well,
crazy?
I've been drinking coffee since I was 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
old.
You were wet nursed on coffee.
Yeah,
Don't fucking lie.
No, my son who just turned 16 the other day, he's been drinking coffee. In my mom, I'm sure can attest to this. Definitely my ex-wife can. Dorian's been drinking coffee since like his early, like 4 or 5. You know what I mean? It's weird. I mean, he's also autistic, so maybe there's a correlation, but he needs at least one. Like when he was a kid, it was a Starbucks mocha thingy, like a cold one, you know what I mean? A cold Starbucks mocha. And then when he got to about 12 or 13, he started making coffee like in the coffee maker, like I have a Keurig, you know what I mean? So he'd start picking his own stuff and he would do that. And yeah, now he's just like, if he doesn't have at least 2 cups of hardcore coffee a day, he's like and he's 16, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know. It's like, but you've seen, hey, whatever, it feeds his art. You know what I mean? Like I will gladly pump that boy full of coffee.
I like his artwork, man. Hey, I want to remind everybody that Friday, Fat Steven, Keith, and I are hosting an interview with the lovely Sarah Frazetta.
Yes, dude. Oh my God.
It's going to be limited panelists. I'm not sure everybody, but my daughter's going to be one of the panelists. This is her first time officially being on the show.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to just be in the chat. I'm just saying as a last minute backup. I mean, I do know.
Yeah, and I keep everybody as a potential backup.
Yeah.
But the reason why is I want somebody I trust and love very much in our network said to me that I should have, when I'm interviewing, I should not have so many people.
Yeah, no,
and I'm like, you know what, you're right. And we've already gone to, we're going to parliamentary rules because I want to make sure everybody gets a say, because it bugs me when Stephen and
Dork Knight. Oh, sorry.
Stephen, and there's another person that gets really quiet during shows and doesn't talk, and I can't think of it right now. Purple will do it too.
Purple, Purple.
I get on Purple about it. It's like Purple talk. I said it live on the stream. It's like there is a significant lack of English accent on this show today.
So is Kyle is Kyle with us today in any way, shape, or form?
Zach's? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I will. He gave me the best like kind of compliment ever. So I guess when you had, I forget his name already, and I'm ashamed because
Chuck Dixon.
No, not Chuck Dixon. The dude, the Evil Dead guy.
Josh Becker, my friend.
Yeah, Josh. I didn't realize I knew this dude's work and was a fan of his until like we were halfway into the interview with him, and then I had this holy shit moment. And so Kyle hit me up on Twitter, and he's like, "Oh my God, dude, I'm editing this right now, and you totally make this interview. That's the funniest shit ever." And I was like, "Oh God, thank you, man. Can you clip that out for me?" And he did, which was awesome. But it was I love it when you have those holy shit moments, and it happens because a lot of, you've got an eclectic group of people, but it's all, I mean, there is a thread. I mean, I see the thread, but it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I like a lot of the panelists I have. And what's funny is even with the panelists that I won't have back on the show, I actually like them, but they didn't work well. And so it's like I want people to be able to get along and be able to do the show and remain playful and not really get angry at each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like very level-headed. It takes a lot to make me angry. And one person did do that, and they really got handed a bunch of fucking mean shit from me live on a stream. And sadly, I'm sorry, guys, that stream is not available. It was deleted by the host of the show because once he realized that his co-host had pissed me off, poked me one too many times. I'm a bear. And I don't mean like gay kind, even though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Whew, okay.
No, I've never gotten mad at you.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
No,
sorry.
I don't think I've ever been mad at really anybody that is on Pop Culture Minefield anywhere. Steve freaked me out when I first met him, but I was never mad at him. Although Steven will tell you I've yelled at him, but that's always behind scenes. I would never yell at him in public.
Yeah, even though I did nothing wrong, I got yelled at.
Hey, it's a matter of
it's not that you did anything wrong. It was just you were. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it because I'm not going to.
Because he's going to yell again.
Those things. No, it's just because I don't want to make Steven feel like I'm going at him, because Steven's one of my closest friends now.
Yeah,
I mean, Jesus, I fucking rely on Steven.
I did ask you guys a question earlier, and we got diverted and all this other stuff.
Imagine that with you on the show.
So I was here a little late. I get it, but I didn't hear, like, I asked you guys about your take on like they both, like, he won more than she did. I mean, they both like technically won and lost, but he, like, he came ahead. Only
he
15
won,
million.
He unanimously won.
No, he got there were. Yeah, no, he got one that took
$2 million.
No, it was more than that because he
$2 million is what she was awarded. She walked away with $2 million. He walked away with 8.5. It should have been higher, but the problem was Virginia courts.
I thought the thing I read said he got 15. The thing I read said he got 15.
No, because this is the thing. Virginia courts restricted the amount that he could get on the one, and it only allowed for $350,000. So the $5 million or whatever it was on that one got knocked down to $350,000. So he walked away with 8.7 like that.
Why would he had to have known that? I mean, going into it. I mean,
if it hadn't been for that, it would have been an even bigger difference. It's sort of like, you get like a big thing of popcorn and you give 2 kernels to the kid next to you. Go, there's your popcorn. That's the difference earlier when it was 15 million, but then it got knocked down to 8 something because the state of Virginia is very strict on the amounts.
So why did they do it in Virginia? Like, do you know?
I have no idea. I thought it was interesting that it's in Virginia.
Yeah, because it's a commonwealth. It's not even a state.
It's not a state. It's a commonwealth.
Yeah.
It still works like a state, but Virginia is one of those strange states.
Well, you try calling somebody from there, like, oh, you're from the state of Virginia. Yeah, and they correct you.
I'm from there.
Okay, and they correct you every time. It's not a state.
I've never corrected anybody.
Really? Wow. I have been a few times.
I've corrected my sister when she tries to say Monticello, and I said it's Monticello.
Monticello.
What do you call that upright instrument that you play with a bow? That's called a cello. Right. Same fucking word, same meaning. Anyway, so
we have a super
gave
chat.
a $5 yeah, I know, Martin.
Super chat.
$5 super chat. Thank you, King's Port Cal. I used to wake my brother up, then wake my mother, fix her coffee, and light her cig to hand it to her. Wow. Then me and my bro would head out to catch the bus. That
sounds really familiar. Yeah, no, I had a babysitter, and like, if my mom's still here,
I got to deal with the super sticker, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of
dealing with it. Related to that. I'm sorry.
So thank you, dude. For you, I shall play my favorite video when Dork Night is on.
Right. Get on with it.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the $5 super chat. And that's an interesting story. I'd actually like to hear more about that because I've never heard of that. I mean,
What?
both my
Okay.
parents smoked. None of us kids would have lit their cigarettes.
So here, like I'll tell you, this is a true life story. I swear to God. I used to live in High Point, North Carolina, and I was born in '79. So you do the math. I had to be 7 or 8. I was like in 3rd grade, whatever that is. And my mom hired this babysitter, and her name was Mindy. And
I hope this goes somewhere interesting.
Well, it's gonna go somewhere dark. But she would like write a note. She'd write a note. She'd give me money, her ID, and write a note so I could buy her cigarettes as a fucking 7, 8-year-old kid. Okay. And it worked. It's crazy. It like this only in the South, man, only in North Carolina in like, 80, whatever it was, 4 or 5. And I go to this place is called the Busy Bee. Mom, if you're listening, I know you remember the Busy Bee. And they would sell me the cigarettes, she'd write on the note, like what kind of cigarettes and blah, blah, blah. And I'd have her ID and I would get to get an ice cream cone and a soda, you know what I mean? For walking and getting the stuff for her or whatever. And, can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? And then I would come back and give her the cigarette. I think that's crazy. I know it's probably not as salacious as you were thinking at the beginning, but
I fucking love this right here. Look at this. I want to hear Dork's story as well. It better pay off.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
This is gonna top you, Dork.
Uh-oh.
Share that, Gary.
Where was I? Mom, it was Mindy, the baby. The mom. She says, "Where was I?" It was that Mindy babysitter, the one that molested me, the dark-haired. Oh shit! Did I just say that? I just said that.
Oh, my fucking God! Are you serious?
No, I don't
Fucking
believe.
Bruce shares it. It's in his script. Oh my fucking God! That's fucking amazing, dude. I gotta go check that out and share that.
Oh my.
That's insane.
Him
Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. It's real. Oh shit. Yeah.
God bless you.
Jesus Christ. I can't fucking believe that shit. Where were we in the chat?
Sorry.
We're
Sorry, I didn't mean to top your story, but that just
Yeah, your mom was asking where she was during that story. Dork. No, I remembered back as a kid too. When
dinosaurs
I was a
roam
kid,
here.
my mother would send us to the store, my brother Mike and me usually, or my brother Mike and my sister Michelle and me, because we were the youngest, and we would all hang out together. And it's really funny because like we'd pick up cigarettes, carton of cigarettes. We'd have a note. It's exactly how it worked. You had a note.
Yeah.
That was in Phoenix. Now I'm going to tell you too. I told the story about 2 weeks back about when my brother Mike came in the house and tried to break up a fight between Michelle and me, because we would get into it, just fucking punching, pulling hair, and we were in a fucking knockdown, drag out fight. My sister Michelle and I was about 6, I think. She was would have been 9, just going at it. And my brother Mike came in, tried to break up the fight, and all of a sudden we turned on him and started kicking the shit out of him, pulling his hair, kicked him in the balls. He threw us through the air onto the bed. Both of us threw us through the air, landing on the bed. And he goes, "Fuck both of you, kill yourselves, see if I care." And he stormed out of the house. And she went to my page. She doesn't watch this shit. None of my family watches this shit. They should find out how I feel about certain things. But they'd have to give a shit about it to do that. But Michelle always posts on my page, and she posted that story. And I thought that was so fucking weird. I just told it on one of the shows, and she went and shared it on my page about that one day when we beat the shit out of Mike for trying to stop us from fighting. I didn't need no note. I smoked Marlboro Menthol 100 Sun. Oh my God, that's fascinating.
Cal,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, your mother asked you that question. Where was she?
Oh, Mom, her name was Mindy. We've talked about this. I'm sorry, you're old and you forget about it, and it's traumatic. But we've talked about this. Like, this happened 40 years ago. Chill out, or well, 35 years ago. But anyway, chill out. Text me later if you don't remember. God, I'm not trying to air dirty laundry. Like, it was bad enough. I messed up and said what I said.
If my siblings watched this show, if my parents, if they were still alive and watched this show, they would absolutely be devastated by some of the things that I say, because I'm frank about it. And it's like, and I know there's that risk that eventually they're going to see some of the things I say. And I'm like, I don't care.
You know what? Here's the thing. My mom
care.
knows who I am, and she's half of what made me, so she can like it or not. And we've already established, Gary.
Love
she
is
likes
more
you
than
more.
important than liking.
Well, she likes you more, though. She like I said, she woke me up this morning for your coffee show.
Supposedly, Gary, you're right. Orville will be dropping at midnight.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is dropping
I'm
at midnight.
stoked. I'm totally going to fucking stay up and I'm going to watch.
I was working on a.
And I'm hoping they drop 2 episodes. Oh, I'm so hoping.
That would be great. That would be great. They probably won't, though.
My parents, because look, man, I was pretty blunt with my parents. My dad in particular. This happened in 2008. I was sitting down dealing with some shit with Zoe, and he was trying to give me some advice, and I said, "That'll be the fucking day when I seek advice from you, Dad." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "What do I mean? Jesus Christ, Dad." I said, "Your one opportunity to be my father was the day you kicked me out." It's like, I always tell him, I said, suddenly I became a challenge. I was the easiest kid to raise. I practically raised myself.
Dude, that's so crazy.
I was so dutiful. I always did what my dad told me. Then we ran into conflict.
Oh, wow. Hey, thanks, Martine. You didn't have to put that on blast. Wow.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
It's not.
Hey, you know what, Mom? You know what? Like,
Can we ground him?
He puts it there so I can read it.
If you're not happy with my behavior, Mother, maybe you and or Father should have done a better job of raising me, because I'm the product of my environment.
Nah. That's a lame excuse. That's a lame excuse.
Cool here, man.
Are you an adult? You make your own goddamn adult choices.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
it's like my brother Jim and I, we get along oddly now, but when we were kids, he was my tormentor. He's why I'm terrified, why I have a phobia of spiders. He's the one who triggered it. And
you can't watch Spider-Man.
He
no, arachnophobia did that to me because I watched it way too young.
Oh, I saw it when I was in the Army, and I tucked my
well, you're like 10 years older than me, bro, so think about
it. And I tucked, while the movie was on, I tucked my pant legs, my dress uniform pant legs, into my fucking socks. I was so freaked out by that movie. And when I sat my drink down on the floor, because we didn't have drink holders, it was a Phoenix, Arizona movie theater, not the best. And I had to sit on the floor, and I couldn't reach down to grab it again. That's how bad my phobia could get. And when I was younger, I couldn't touch books with real photos of spiders on them. I really was freaked out.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
What he did was he shoved me into a carport back in Phoenix, and I was told to stay out of the carport garage, the little shed in the back of the carport, and there are black widows in there. It's infested, so stay out of there. So I never went in there, and I peeked in because somebody left the door open. And I peeked in, and he opened the door all the way and shoved me in and shut the door on me, and just walked away. And in my little fucking mind, man, I wasn't going to touch that doorknob. It might have black widows on it, so I just screamed.
Yeah, dude, like, first of all, that was your kid version dumbass fault. You knew. You shouldn't have gone in there. That's like
I didn't go in there.
That was so like a horror movie thing.
I didn't go in there. I just told you I was standing there, and I just looked through the door. And he walked up behind me, opened the door, and shoved me in.
Oh, I thought
he shoved me in, and he shut the door on me.
I didn't hear that part. I thought I'm sorry.
I wasn't going to go in there. Fucking black widows in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I thought maybe someone was in there. So I peeked in through the crack in the door and didn't see anybody. And he walked up behind me and just opened it, boom, just bumped me in. And I was in there for a while. It was how long was I in there? I was in there because I was hoarse by the time my brother Mike came home from school, and he walked over and he heard me raspily screaming in this thing, and he opened the door and he looked at me, and I was just red in the face, cried out, and he looked at me and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" and all I could say was,
"What the fuck are you doing in here?"
Jim. And so he walks in the house, and I'm trying to explain to him that he locked me in there, blah blah blah, and we go in the back room.
No, put that
my
back.
brother Mike, hold on to that.
I will.
So my brother Mike, like, walks into the bedroom that he shares with Jim, and Jim's got one of the big ass 70s fucking headsets on, like they're like 80 pounds, with the big thick fat daddy curl cord.
They sounded like
he's sitting there listening. He's like, Jim. Jim doesn't fucking hear me. He's listening to fucking Led Zepp or some shit. And my brother Mike leans back and kicks the chair, knocking him out of the chair. And he gets up, "What the fuck, man?" You know, my brother. And he says, "Did you lock Gerry in that fucking carport thing? I forget what the shed." And he's like, "I didn't lock him in there. Just shut the door on him." And he's been there. How long was he in there? He said, "Oh, it was like an hour ago." He's been in there for a fucking hour screaming to be let out. All he had to do was open the door. He was afraid to touch the doorknob. Not my fucking problem. Well, Mike, the younger brother, beats the shit out of my older brother. Starts wailing on him in the bedroom. And like, it's crazy. And I'm just standing there and I'm actually saying this, "Get him. Get him. Get him."
Good. As you should.
So that's the end of that story. So go ahead. That's how my arachnophobia started, because then I started noticing if I saw spiders, man, I would just like, I would pull away. So I've got those pipes too, the Dork Knight they are my grandfather's old smoking pipes. I should stop making fun of you for the pipes. I use them as well.
That was my question. Like, when was he making fun of?
He's been poking fun of you the whole show.
He has,
but it's been friendly.
Well, I didn't notice, so it's all good.
And by the way, do not take because it's colloquial to use the word son. Where he's from, especially with the black communities down there, they say, "Listen, son." Very common usage.
I got a newer version.
Common parlance. And I'm used to it because I grew up in the South.
Man, I can do the same thing, bro. Look, I can take it. I can, like, you know.
I used to have a real nice collection of pipes. I used to smoke a lot of that cherry tobacco.
Yeah,
I love that stuff, man. Smell. But you don't inhale that smoke.
No, you don't. I mean, unless you're crazy.
Good way to fucking get sick.
I don't.
Spiders are terrifying. Eventually, by the way, I conquered my fear. I did what's called immersive therapy. I'd read about it, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. So I lived in Missouri, and Zoe was just a little kid. She remembers this shit.
Don't you still live in Missouri?
At the time, though, I was living in Missouri, but I did leave Missouri and come back. So there's been transitions.
My bad.
Because I went to Georgia, and I've also gone to Phoenix.
No, I've been there. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So I would catch recluses because recluse is the recluse spider is the official bird of the fucking state of Missouri. There's when they did an episode.
Well, is it the gray recluse, the black recluse? What kind of?
No, it's just called the recluse spider, recluse? Brown recluse, or fiddleback, or violin spider. They are all the same spider.
Okay,
but the recluse is the common house spider in Missouri. It is so infested here that if you've got a house made out of wood, you have recluse spiders. But the good thing is they're not web spiders. So you don't see their webs. They hide behind stuff. But they also, this is the terrifying thing, they're ground hunters. So that's how people get bit, is they go out to hunt.
Yeah,
and actually they're very similar to wolf spiders in that.
And they cause necrosis when they bite you.
They cause necrosis.
I do have a question.
Well, I wanted to finish the thing.
Yeah, finish your thing.
I started collecting these things, and my buddies would catch them, and we put them in this plastic terrarium I kept on my desk. And every day I would take a pencil or a pen, and I'd reach in, open the top, and touch the spider. with the
Why?
pencil. It's immersion therapy. You'll understand at the end of this.
Okay,
So
sorry.
I would
I'm
touch
sorry.
the spider,
At least you know
and
I'm enthralled and engaged.
and then I would shut it down. And then eventually I got to the point where I would open it up and I could reach in and I would touch the spider with my finger. And once I was capable of doing that, I had conquered my phobia, because the panic thing that would happen with me, the panic attack when I saw a spider, or dude, I almost died in a car wreck because a spider came down and landed on my shirt. I'm serious. That's how fucking crazy it was. Now I don't react that way. I also got embarrassed in the army with a black widow once in front of everybody and squealed like a girl, and it was funny.
So at what point, stage, time in your life did you do this experiment or whatever you want
This
to
is
call
when
it?
Zoe was little. This is back around
So like 18,
2000
20 years ago?
It was 2004.
2004. Okay, so 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
2004. So
yeah,
I've
so
not
what's-
had a panic attack since 04.
That's beautiful, man. Jesus, I went a long
Immersion
time.
therapy works.
I went a long time. I'm telling you, for my Nerds Never Say Die, I want to have you on for that, because I have different therapists on and we talk about different things, and we haven't, what you call it, immersion therapy.
Immersion therapy.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that
immersing
yet.
yourself into something.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get
conquer it.
but we just haven't talked about it yet. So maybe, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, I have a photo somewhere. I'll have to show it to you sometime, Kingsport Cal, of my daughter. Her brother, not one of my kids, half brother, put a tarantula on her and she freaked out, but took a photo. And in the photo, you can see she's fucking crying, asking him, please take it off me. Please take it off me.
My Uncle Dave got so mad at me because they lived out in the hill country of Austin on Inverness Point, kind of like in between like Bee Caves and Lakeway, in between there. And like outside of Austin, close to, in between Austin and Marble Falls, off of 71. And like, what was I saying?
You're talking about Inverness.
Your weight was strong.
It was, man. No, it's good. Like, no, you don't understand.
No, I know. I can see it in your face.
No. Here's the thing, guys.
have a
Like,
smile.
I'm terrified. I am so. You have no idea. I'm so terrified. I have to get neck surgery, and I am putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because, like, okay, there's
Don't
always
put it off. Get it done.
death is always a side
Oh,
effect. Death
yeah,
is always a
look.
side effect. But
Yeah.
paralysis is the percentage is higher than I would like it to be because I'm up. We're talking in my C2 and 3. You know what I mean? And that's like that's that's up there, man. And so I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting it off, man. I'm like.
No, I get that. That's a fear. It's like with my weight still, they want to do surgery on me, but they can't do surgery until I lose the rest of this weight.
Yeah,
And
because
I've
your
been at the same
BMI.
weight now
No,
for 5 months.
No, I couldn't get my hip replaced. Same thing happened to me, bro. I couldn't get my hip replaced until I lost a certain amount of weight. And after a year of not losing the weight, my insurance finally paid for the gastric sleeve. And then in 6 months, I lost enough weight to have my hip replacement surgery. So, I don't know, man. Like, everything, I hate insurance. I hate the way weird shit is. But, like if
I'm sorry, I was just reading what Brett Cohen said. That's scary
what?
shit. Look, Australia, man, get some of the most fucked up animals in it. I will never go there for that reason.
Dude. Yeah, dude. I can show you. Actually, hold up.
And yes, Brandon, I actually shared your post earlier.
Hold up,
Glad to see you're here.
What?
Can you see that?
Hold on, let me make you large.
Barely.
Can you see this and this?
Yeah.
You see those two?
Yeah.
Those are from these ants my aunt had on her horse ranch. You can make me small now. But I'm not kidding you. These ants were like almost an inch large. They were freaking huge. I even made the joke that they look like the ants from Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
The army ants, yeah.
Yeah, they're freaking huge. And and two of those fuckers bit me, and that's what that is. And like, I'm always afraid that, like, should I go to the doctor?
Oh, War Monkey is here. War Monkey.
Yeah, I told you, but you didn't listen.
I'll keep kicking it. Hey, yeah, man, good to see you here, dude. That's awesome.
So should I go to the doctor, or you guys think I'm?
Well, I just
overreacting?
go to the doctor. Steven,
Oh, okay.
man, you've been quiet for a while. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like
Usually I just wait for Dork to finish talking, and then I realize he never finishes talking. So I go make a sandwich. You're energetic. That's what it means. Don't go full Danny.
All right, so
Hey,
I
now-
posted this.
No, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you.
I thought this funny. I changed it to my name. It said Gerry with an A. I changed it to an E. A roll of tape that actually has no starting edge. Yeah, I'm a dick. I admit it. I like being.
What could be an allergic reaction? Just the bug bites?
And an actual anaphylactic reaction is
No, it's
enormous.
just yeah. I mean, like look, guys, it's just like a
No,
I got
dude.
a good,
Dude,
it's
if
just
you
like
don't know what
really
did it,
bad, they're just really bad bug bite, and this is
Keep
about a
showing us
week after
weird
the fact.
shit.
Well, I'm
dude,
sorry, it's
go
weird,
to a doctor.
Yeah,
No,
if it's an actual anaphylactic reaction, anaphylaxis affects the entire body. It's not localized. Anaphylaxis goes everywhere.
Oh well, no, it's only right there. I mean, it's just like I've got a pretty
Yeah,
good.
if you're
immune
getting
system.
swelling down there, that's not so much anaphylaxis as swelling. Your body is
Yeah.
fighting something.
Yeah.
So
Numbness.
you really should go get that checked.
Oh, I should. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get it checked then. No, it's just, like Vegas doesn't have, because it's a different environment. We don't have fleas. We don't have mosquitoes. There's just certain vermin.
What you're saying is
we don't have.
Vegas is a place where life doesn't survive naturally. It's just
Well,
a harsh
vermin.
environment.
Vermin don't survive naturally, but when I go to Texas, like everything under the sun can survive in the conditions of Texas, and I hate it.
Oh man, look, I had to one of the females in my unit, she got hit by fire ants.
Oh God.
And she had an anaphylactic reaction, and I was the medic, and I had to have her flown out, medevac to
See, man, that's what I'm talking about. Like if she had
base aid station.
I saw. I shit you not, man. I have to. I wish we'd have taken a picture. So, like on her.
There we go.
Is that fucking Bruce Campbell?
I posted it, Steve. I posted it to my page. Just follow it from my page and go fucking put that in and tag him. Tag him. Tag him.
What do you think? I'm tagging him right now.
Tag me on that one too. I want to keep an eye on it. Tag me.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You're gonna kill Danny.
Why?
Breathe, man, breathe.
Why? Seriously, why? What did I miss?
Was I?
Oh my God. Why Bruce Camp?
You just showed the tweet, you jack.
I don't think he was paying attention.
I probably wasn't here.
I'm gonna show it again. This is why, because Brandon shared this. That's why I was
You
thinking,
guys see how big of a Bruce Campbell shill I am, so I'm sorry. I feel like
you didn't catch this apparently because Brandon shared it and I shared his share, but now I've got it on my screen. It's on my page. Here you go.
Oh wow! Send me the script. When was this? Oh my God!
I showed it earlier.
I
You were
didn't see
sitting
it.
here.
It was, marijuana. It's a hell of a drug. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why they call it dope.
Yes. That's what my aunt always said. Thanks.
Oh, the hot one?
Damn, bro, really?
But dude, what's the problem?
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say no, because from my point of view, none of them are hot. You perv.
Hot mama.
I remember my dad because my grandmother's this short, dumpy old lady, my paternal grandmother, and she looked like George Washington when she was old. She really did, like off the dollar bill. She looked just like him. And when he was in the army, he had to see his shrink over some stuff, and the shrink asked him, "Have you ever had sexual fantasies about your mother?" He says, "Have you seen my mother?" No. I was never that desperate. No.
Hey, like, so this is normal, right? Like, hey, if you want to,
No, it's not normal.
Hold on, no. You're talking about something serious. So this is a thing that was me. Like, I would have these things where like dreams or whatever, daydreams, wet dreams, nightmares, whatever. Where like, you know, when I was like, you know, when I'm, you know, going through puberty and stuff, you know what I mean? And it was like, I was dreaming about like banging whatever chick I was dating, but then my mom would bust in on us and we'd be like, ah, and then I'd wake up like with sweat and shit. Does that ever happen to anybody else, or is that just me?
No,
No.
I've never dreamed about someone else's
Not really.
mom.
Okay, fair enough.
I will tell you a funny fucked up dream I had in the army. Like when we're in basic training, man, they're putting you under a lot of stress. They're trying to break you down. And I fucking had this dream, man. I swear to God, it was just like this. I walk into this room and there's my my ex-girlfriend, actually, Patty, and we get very passionate. And we're getting to it. And then all of a sudden this drill sergeant is standing over me, yelling at me, "You're not doing it right. You're not doing it right.
Do it now."
No, he keeps yelling this at me. He says, "Get off of her." And so I get up and he says, "Stand at attention. I'm going to show you how you do it." And he starts fucking my girlfriend in my dream. And I woke up in the middle of it like this. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was I just dreaming? Jesus Christ. I couldn't
That's
go back
even
to sleep.
better than my dream. That's awesome.
I couldn't go back to sleep. That freaked me the fuck out. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? That's some crazy shit, man. I was, you know, and I was trying to tell people, you know, when you go through that breakdown process where they're trying to tear you down to build
Das
you back up.
Wolfen, yes, I do.
Even
but-
guys like me that have our shit together, even we get affected by it psychologically. And I think that's why I hit that guy right in front of a drill sergeant, just knocked the shit out of him. I don't think in my normal element I would have done that, but they were breaking us down. So I think they expected shit like that. That's why I didn't get in
you're
trouble.
out of your element, Donnie? Are you you're fucking out of your element? Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. What did he say? That's not normal. You're a pervert. Now I see what you're laughing at. That's good. But
It's Thursday. Whose mom am I dreaming about tonight? It's the one from Family Ties. Please don't look at any current pictures.
I love that fucking thing, dude. God damn it. That is so fucking awesome. And I
But
shared
dude,
I shared
I'm getting
on my-
better.
I shared on mine.
Love
I
what
don't
thing?
know,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
I thought I shared it. What happened? It didn't share on my page. Let me do it again.
It did. I'm looking at it.
Did it
You
share
did
on my page?
You retweeted it, then you unretweeted it.
I didn't. I swear to God.
You said
Quote
nailed
tweet.
it, and now it's gone.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened. At Fat Steven Seagal. Fats. Nailed it. Doing it again. Exclamation point. I should have put on there. You got this, Bruce.
So that's a real tweet. That's a real thing.
Oh, Dave Lando.
Can somebody share the
Dave
He
link
shared
to
it.
the tweet?
He shared it.
Yeah, Dave Lando from Crowder liked
Right.
the Andy Dick one.
All right, look, I'll fucking look for it. You guys are coming. And then I'll
Yeah,
share it.
I'm
'Cause
watching it.
I have a ranch, so I can share links.
Yeah, you have a Ram Ranch.
Hold up. So it was Bruce.
I'm sorry, I was reading what Brandon wrote in private chat, even though he's here in our chat. Let's see, what is this? Take a basic antihistamine, and if it don't help, go to the doctor next day. There you go.
Is that for my?
But I don't
fight?
think that's anaphylaxis. But
No,
you know,
man,
it's not going to hurt
no,
you if you got to
it-
wait. Take an antihistamine.
It's been a
Benadryl.
week. I mean, it's been a week. That's why I showed them to you. It's like, you know, I've got
If
a
you,
good.
but if you take an antihistamine
Uh-huh.
tonight, go to bed, wake up the next morning, and the swelling is still there, you know it's not anaphylaxis. It's an infection.
And Dork, I want to help you out. I'm going to be sending you a whole bunch of the bra sections from old Sears catalogs, so you never have those dreams again.
You know what's funny is
No, please don't
I was
let that
just talking. I was just talking to my therapist the other day about the first time I masturbated, and it was to a JC
Wow, your
Penney
mom's in the
catalog.
chat.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. Never mind. Well, it's her fault. She
Wow.
worked at JC
It's
Penney's.
not her fault.
Yeah, no, it is because she worked at JC Penney's, and that's why we had the catalogs. But I'll stop it there.
So you're
Well,
just blaming your
hey,
mom for your
man.
first time masturbating?
those catalogs were porn for a lot of young boys.
Yeah.
Thank you. That lingerie section. Oh my god. I don't know about you guys.
James Porkel says, "What's on your ranch?"
Oh,
J.C. Penney.
yeah. And like that.
Chat is getting too weird for me. I'm
the-
heading out
the-
to bed. Good night, all. Hey, Dust Wolf, and how you? Hey,
All
good
right.
night, John.
Das,
just the bite is-
if you wake up tomorrow and you're having dreams about Dark Knight, don't tell us.
No,
Does the
tell-
bite itch?
tell us.
Yo, how big is the bite?
Oh wow.
Hey, deleted.
Dude, he just did this. It's his top
Yes.
tweet.
Deleted.
Who?
This is the stuff I talk about when
Who
you're
is his
not
top
around.
tweet?
No, I just like the Bruce Campbell one. Yeah. Yeah. The send me a script. That's his top tweet right now. So right on. So maybe it's because my phone listens to me and my phone's a Pixel and I use the Google stuff. But like as soon as I started typing like BRU, it was like, it pre-populated the Bruce Campbell, and then and I was like, oh yeah, and then I hit the space, and then and then just it pre-populated the rest, and I was like, wow, yeah, it's like
Here is
it's listening to me, man,
Screen.
because like
let me read this again. It says our
Aquaman
upcoming
2.
film Terror on the Prairie starring Gina Carano premieres June 19th. So I'm going to open this bitch up and hit play. Hopefully Daily Wire won't fucking get mad and claim this. I just
They
can't
won't.
do them
The
doing
Daily
No.
Who, the Daily Who. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna pack the wagon and take our children out of this godforsaken place.
What do you want?
Your sins have found you out. And now they are visited upon your whole family.
Very cool. Very
What's a
cool.
Wolverine jump?
I'm looking forward to seeing that, man. It's the same director who brought us Bone Tomahawk. So I think it does. I think it's going to be fucking good because he's a good director. I like that the film is populated by actors who are sick of Hollywood
Yes.
and tired of their fucking political bullshit, sociopolitical and political. So there you have it, man. That's some good stuff right there, man. I'm the only living person right now on this show.
No. I'm still here.
No, I'm surrounded by Muppets again.
How dare you?
How dare you? Prepare to die. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I think, by the way, that is one of my favorite lines delivered in a film. It's not that one, but what he says to me, he says, I'll give you anything. Give me my father back, you son of a bitch. I fucking love that line. Great fucking line. And then fucking runs him through the six-fingered man. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know who played the part of the six-finger man.
Oh, that's the dude from Turn It Up to 11, bro. What was that?
Yes,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
yeah.
I'm always surprised when people know this.
From
because Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Thank you.
This guy, let me share the screen real quick because he's of royal lineage. A lot of people know that. He's just this really cool filmmaker himself. Waiting for Guffman is like one of my favorite indie films he made. Best in Show is another good one. Share screen. Here we go. Christopher Guest.
Yeah,
this
Christopher
guy,
Guest. That's his name. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
First time I saw him was with Billy Crystal on Saturday Night Live when Billy was on there for a very short time. And they would do this thing about these two guys that would complete each other's sentences, but they never knew what the other person was going to say. and it was just improv fucking genius.
You know what's crazy is like I actually, even though the Princess Bride came out after Spinal Tap, my first introduction to Christopher Guest was through the Princess Bride.
Here he
and
is.
then when I got older, and then when I got older, and wasn't he married to someone super hot? Like,
no, he's married to her, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, that's what.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know she's wackadoodle, man. She is so
Yeah.
wackadoodle.
No, she's
but I'm
fine
assuming
as
he's
hell.
wackadoodle too.
She's fine as hell, but
have you not seen True Lies? Are you kidding
she's
me?
fine as hell, but
she was hot in it.
Dude.
Once again, got to separate the art from the artist. In order to enjoy films, you have to. But Christopher Guest played the part of the six-fingered man.
Yeah.
And nobody realized it for years that was him.
That's funny because that was my first introduction to him, and then a friend of mine, Sean, who I skateboarded with, showed me Spinal Tap because he had it on VHS. And then I was like, holy cow, that's the six-fingered man. And my friend didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah, I wish I could play some Spinal Tap on here, but I know we get fucking ganked if we did.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap was the shit, man. I fucking love
yeah.
Spinal Tap. Yeah. It was funny, it's like people always like go, because I listen to a lot of Peter Gabriel and prog rock. And they're like, well, you don't like rock? And I said, of course I do. And they said, well, name a band. I said, I'm a big fan of fucking Def Leppard and AC/DC. They said, what albums? I said, well, AC/DC only did one great album. And they're like, what? I said, yeah, Back in Black. It's a perfect album. Not one bad song. And every other album afterward was trying to match what they did on that one.
Hey, pause. Can I ask you a quick question? Just the correlation. I could be wrong. Metallica's best album.
I'm not a fan of Metallica.
Master of Puppets.
No, never mind. I was going for the Metallica Black Album.
I'm gonna take you out of the stream right now.
He has the power. He has manager but in reality, Def Leppard's Pyromania was a great album. Came out while I was in high school. I loved it.
So to answer this question,
only album by them I like.
That's my old company. So I know I'm not the skinniest, most handsomest guy on earth, but I used to be 400 pounds and I had a ginormous beard. And the name of my company
thank God that ended with beard.
I thought I was going to say head.
Beard.
I had a ginormous.
So I went by Fat Beard, and I started a business called Fat Beard Studios, and this is the logo for that. I have since lost a couple 100 pounds, so now I go by Dork Knight Designs and Marketing.
An entire other human being.
Yeah, literally lost another. Yeah, exactly. So, but it's a good logo.
Two really big children.
Yeah. It's a cool logo. People like it, and my friend made this for me. It's called a Pixel Paladins. I think it's a. I don't think you can tell.
Whoa.
It's like a. You see what I mean? It's
right.
like 8-bit type of thing.
Oh,
like,
that's fucking cool.
Yeah. And so they made this for me, and I have one that they gave me. It's awesome. It has a little popsicle stick on it, and it fits perfect, so you can hold it like basically like that. But it fits your face because they make what I mean. They made a different version one to make it fit your face.
Well, that's what I was saying, Kingsport Cal, is that after they did Back in Black, which was their best album, greatest album, not one song on it was weak. Every song was great. Every other album they did after that, Fly on the Wall, all that shit, just was trying to recapture that one album. So I'm like, I'll just stick with the one where they.
Whoa, man! Somebody just called me hideous in the chat. That's not nice. What did I do?
That's Mr. Hideous.
What?
No.
That's
no.
That's hurtful, man. I'm not hideous, am I? Like, how do you mean?
I don't know. Just look in the mirror. If it doesn't break, you're not hideous.
I don't see that.
Unless
I don't have any. Where
it says you are hideous at the Dork Knight, and I'm highlighted, pointing right at it.
You're pointing at it with your finger that they can't see it.
Okay, hold up. I'll share my screen then.
Are you pointing? You're pointing.
I was. So sorry.
You're pointing at the screen, saying, "I'm pointing at it. Can you see it?" Your hand goes off screen. We can't see.
Right there.
Gerry,
I'm sharing
why?
my screen. Look right there. You see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? You see it? You are hideous at the Dork Night. You see that?
He said the lighting is hideous.
No, he said you are hideous. Look, I just highlighted it.
He's fucking with you. Yeah, he's fucking with you.
Okay.
Even hipsters jack off Dork Night.
Don't trigger me, man. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
You weren't
I
there,
don't see
man.
it. I don't see where it says he's hideous.
I just showed you, bro.
It says even hipsters jack off Dork Night.
I'm wondering because I'm looking at the stream.
It
our
says,
stream, not
it
on
says Ride the Lightning. After Ride the Lightning.
On YouTube, it is.
It's
Here,
not in our stream.
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking on
so
YouTube.
we can't see it here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That means somebody with a wrench approved it.
No, maybe.
Wow. Okay,
Maybe.
I see how it is, Martine. Okay,
It's not in the
I knew
stream.
you were in on it. You were in
It's
on it.
not in the stream. I can't see it anywhere in the stream.
George, you have
My
more,
day-
you have more victim.
my day
moments
with-
than
Yeah, I'm not
Tony.
saying that Martine is against you, but I'm not saying he's not against you.
I
No,
cannot confirm
no,
nor deny that statement.
I love it. I set it up. He knocks it down. Go ahead, Steven. Finish your joke.
No, Dork, I want you to go hit that bowl quickly off screen quickly for you, and I'm going to do something for you. Gary knows what I'm doing for him.
Okay.
You're running down a hall.
Yeah, I run. That's it. Yeah, you figured me out. I
It's
run.
the old thing from the 80s. You don't remember that? It's been in movies and TV shows. Like, you're running down a hall. You go up to somebody stoned. You get right in the
What?
face. You're running down the hall. You turn to the left. You turn to the right. You turn to the left again. Oh, my God. What is that? Wall. And go up to him, and they go, ugh.
Or you realize you're still sitting
What?
in your chair.
Oh, okay. Hey, man.
Dude,
DM me, man. It's my. Hey, our names aren't up. Can you do that thing where you put our names on the thingy right
Yeah,
there?
just drop the shared image and boom, it pops back
Oh
up.
yeah. So see that there you go. Whoever just said that. That's me on Twitter. Just DM me on Twitter. I have my DMs open. You know.
Large vagina, is that what the LV is?
I'm just telling
What?
you that
The hell?
you are
the
no,
LV.
DM,
you're
man.
stoned right now. It's funny as fuck.
Who me?
Yeah, you are.
Wow. Really? Okay,
Yeah, it's funny. as
Not,
fuck.
don't get
It's really
defensive. Come on, bro. Don't get
No.
defensive.
No, I
Look,
don't
look
want
what I
to
put on
upset
for you.
Gary. I just don't want.
No, I'm fine with it, man. We're having fun right now. This is fun.
Aw,
This is when
thank-
you're being fun.
Thank you,
Hi.
King Sport Cow.
Yeah,
Yes,
King
it
Sportel's
does.
a cool dude, man.
Yeah, the Devil's Lettuce
one of our
does have a
new-
hold on me.
He's one of our new followers on the show, and I
Yeah.
love the shit. And you gotta, dude, all you guys, make sure to follow everybody. Like the link to Steve's channel is in the description.
I'm also
Go
going to
click
drop
on
my
it, follow him.
subscribe star for people too.
You know, and Martin does not have a channel,
Hey,
but
Martin,
they're not
why
allowed.
you got it? Why?
They're not allowed
why?
to have it there in Mexico.
Thank you.
I
Where
didn't
he's
read
from.
it. I didn't read
If
it.
you're
Well,
from
I
south of the
appreciate you getting rid
border,
of it.
you cannot have.
Sorry,
No,
man.
I'm not making this up. This isn't a lie. Stop telling me I'm a liar. No, it's true. If you're in Mexico, you cannot have a channel in the United States.
We weren't talking about that, but okay. Yeah.
No, you guys started talking over me.
Dork
I was
Knight, you
already
need to
talking-
chill the hell out.
Oh my.
Chill the hell out.
I'm gonna mute myself.
He's so high.
Well, you've never had Steven Seagal talk to you before?
How are you doing that? That's so cool. Can you teach me? Can I be your Padawan? That's so
Only if you rub my
Can-
nipples.
Can I make? Not cool. Not cool at all.
PJO, I got to tell you, I did not like weed very much, but I have used it in the past and gotten pretty high. And I was at a party once, and my friends kind of fucked with me, and they got me a little too high. They were tricking me into taking.
I
it.
didn't do it. I didn't do it.
And I got super fucking paranoid. And after that, I didn't want to do weed anymore because I'd never gotten paranoid before. That freaked me out when
You had the wrong strain, brother.
It was
That's
the
all I gotta
Oklahoma-
say.
Well, it's Oklahoma Creeper. No, the problem is
No.
there's a point
No.
when you can get so high that if
Yeah,
somebody
because you're
triggers
smoking
you,
like some sativa with a high THC count and low
if you
CBD
if
count.
you have the
like,
friends that I had, they were fucking with me while I was high, and in a way that triggered me and
Well,
sent me off
fuck
into
your
a
friends,
paranoid
man.
rant.
Yeah.
Guys, that's my just not all the time. What?
And it was pretty shitty. But anyway, your mother's right. The Dork Knight.
What?
but I
Why?
keep
What?
moving
Guys,
away.
seriously? Like, I'm starting to regret inviting my mom to this stuff now.
she's gonna show up. It's you have
Yes,
no control over it
I'm
anymore.
gonna try Orville somehow, some way. I'm gonna watch it right
So
after.
we're gonna
hey,
watch
if you
I'm
guys
gonna have
want
to save
my,
Grace Skull first.
I can give you my Hulu login if you want. I don't.
Sure,
I
do
don't
it
give a
right over
shit.
the internet, so everyone on the stream gets your password.
Sure.
Don't.
It's
No,
hold
no,
up.
no, 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 no,
What?
no.
Don't do it.
no.
Don't do it.
He-Man.
Chira.
Hey, see, how do you like? I want that. Like, you're like, so say something, Steven.
Something.
How do you? Yeah, that's so cool. I want that. How are you doing?
It's a
that?
virtual animated avatar, bro. It's tracking my face.
How do you do
It's
that?
motion capture. You use a program.
I want it. I want it. Help me.
You want
Teach me
He-Man?
the ways of
Really?
Force. Yeah. Teach me the ways. What? It's not the pot. It's all.
I don't know if I can give you black cube appropriation right now.
Wow.
Brett
You ever
Cohen.
gotten head from a Minecraft character?
Brett Cohen, Australian for cool.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
You look. I'm a heart
Yo,
attack
Calibre.
survivor. No,
What
like
did the
no,
five fingers say to the face?
look at that. I'm telling you, man. I'm not even kidding. So I had a heart attack in 2016.
It looks like Butters.
It is Butters.
Oh, okay.
It is Butters. The crime scene do not cross. But anyway,
Want to rub my nipples now?
Oh my,
I mean,
oh my.
would your avatar rub its nipples too, or no?
No, my hands are stuck here. They look like
No.
cheese muffins.
I'm hoping that Bruce will fucking like your video.
Me too, because I'm such a fox for Bruce.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
creepy.
my.
Furries are
See,
creepy.
now you're just showing off, bro. You need to send me a link. How the
Well,
fuck
that's
are
the
you
thing
doing
is
this?
Steven's
Come on.
Steven's ADD makes him do this where he keeps jumping from avatar to avatar, and it used
No,
to
that's
trigger
him.
my.
He's flexing. He's like,
It used to trigger my ADD, and it shut me down. The first stream we ever did that he was on with me, I couldn't talk. I'd start to say something, and I just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is wrong with him? And I didn't like it. I did not like it at first, but I got
to
used
share
to
the
it.
love, man, because I got a face for radio. I want to do that. That's cool.
You want me to share the love, Santa? That's kind of a dirty. What do you got in the bag for me? Present. What kind of present? Tubular.
Oh, my mom's so funny. No, I did Roger.
I don't have Roger Rabbit, but I can be the next turkey.
Oh, Paul Salmon just posted something. Yes.
All right.
Yes. That is awesome.
I'll be right back. Because I thought we were gonna end it at 2, and I got cotton mouth. I need to get water.
No, dude, we
Yeah.
can't end it when we're having this much fun.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I just gotta get some water.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Dark Knight got cotton mouth and nowhere to go.
Hey guys, while he's gone, let's end the show.
No. Everyone leave the stream and just make sure him on here by himself.
I wish we could still talk to each other, damn it.
Why is he still in the back?
I was gonna put us back there, but it's just like I can't do it because we can't talk. But it would be fucking funny. Let's just put him center screen.
Gerry, can I tickle your beard with my chin?
When he comes back, just don't talk.
Yeah.
Everyone mute your mic.
This would be so fucking funny. And watch him be gone for like an hour. He forgets that he was on a stream.
I saw this beautiful butterfly outside and I started chasing it. Then I realized I was in the highway.
He can hear you, PJ says. I do like that photo of him with that fucking mustache, man. That's badass.
What can he hear me doing?
Like the drunk Santa. It's we're hiding.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm sorry that took so long.
Don't spit.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
Super drool.
Dork Knight. Can you hear us?
I can hear you
see
guys.
us?
All right, well, we're your conscience. We're
I don't-
talking to you right now.
I don't
Did you
see
We're
lock
not
the-
on the show. The show's over. We ended
Yeah,
the show.
did you lock the door? This is your conscience talking. Did you lock the door?
Hey man. No, wait a minute. Wait.
Now I forget.
No, you got it. Okay, thank God.
What do you mean, man? My fridge don't got no lock.
All right. Okay, Jesus, man, thank you. Oh my God, I was about to. Okay.
We heard you in the toilet too. That was loud, bro.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it's a heavy, heavy
It's a heavy
drinks.
pellet.
Long
It wasn't
blizzard.
farts. It wasn't the farts. It was the grunting that went with it. That freaked us out.
I don't know why you screamed. I just had to wipe a Last Jedi.
Oh shit! It must have been a Kenobi. Yeah, I had to wipe my
Oh,
Kenobi.
shit. I had to stroke my Obi-Wan until I got a Kenobi.
Oh man,
I took a big nasty Reva.
You mean Weeva Goldberg?
Oh my God.
He's like a less annoying.
He's
Seth
like a less.
Rogen.
You know, he's not the first person to say that. That's why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I think this is so fucking funny, man. Look, man, I know we went way over, guys. I appreciate you guys sticking with us, but I'll go ahead and I'll wrap it up now.
Oh, hold on.
We're just fucking around at this point.
I think I got boob physics somewhere. Let me find my boob physics.
What?
No, that's not my boob physics.
I did want to show.
Oh, there we go. Boob physics. There we go. Look at me. Aren't I a sexy bitch?
Remember on June 25th. Oh, that is hot.
Oh,
why'd you do that?
You just ruined me.
All right. So on June 25th, we have a very special episode of Pop Culture Minefield. It will be the Blade Runner 40th anniversary special. We're going to have this gentleman right here, Paul M. Salmon, will be on the show with us. He is the author of what's referred to as the Blade Runner Bible, Future Noir, The Making of Blade Runner. We are featured. Gary Willoughby and I are both featured in the UK edition in interviews, but only in that edition for some reason.
Yeah, I was about to, that's okay.
It's really odd because it was published at a different time, and then they changed it again when they did the most recent one. But it's okay. I don't care. We are in one of the books. And,
Talk about some spank bank. What does that mean?
Hey, dork. How hungry are you for a double patty?
I wouldn't even. That was good. I wouldn't even.
That is so freaky looking right now.
I know,
Like
but like,
mustard?
man, you're kind of making me hungry, bro. I can't have bread though, so it sucks.
Let's see. Wow, talk about some spank bank.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl that he had. Oh, a Nikita. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
Does its mouth move when you talk?
No.
It just moved.
It moves
That's
all the
fucking
time.
cool. That is cool. I love Akitas. They're a bitey dog, though. You got to be careful with them. Them and fucking what are they
Oh,
called?
hey, there's a guy that
those
does the
Peking
karaoke
dogs,
thing with me.
the
What is
ugly
that dragon? Is that you?
Are they called? What are they called? Sharpays. Sharpays. They're bitey as fuck.
Hey, Arwen.
Bit by 3 different ones.
Oh, that is adorable. You know,
The complete opposite.
You know what? If you want to like get my mom to resubscribe to your channel, you would just be that kitten all the time. Because
then
it
she'll
wouldn't
see
matter.
she'll see my next video and then unsubscribe again. So what's the
No,
fuck?
but it wouldn't matter because you're doing it as this cat. and
She's
she
just
loves all
fucking
things
with
cats.
if she keeps subbing and unsubbing, you're just fucking with my algorithm. That doesn't help me at all.
My bad.
Samurai Kitty will kick some ass.
Hiya!
Racist.
And with that, we will wrap this up. I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here. I don't know. Did we get a list?
Already have what?
Do you have a list
yes.
button or no?
Yes.
Yes, but
Very good.
In the kitty? What? I'm so confused.
She's saying kitty because he was a kitty. Oh my god.
There you have it.
All right. I want to thank Adega Law, Arwin Avalon, Brandon, the anime guy, Brett Cowan, mate, CJ Batpunk, Das Wolfen, Deleted Scenes, Gap Stargate, Isaj Mehodi, I think was the way you told me to pronounce it, Jacob the Critic, Kingsport Cal, PJO, McKinney Draws was here. I missed that. I didn't see McKinney in there.
We all said hi to him.
Marcos, Mike, our Tickle Trunk, Mr. Tickle Trunk, Osa Fresh 94, Orville Nation was here. God damn it, I missed him too. Parrot Head, Scribe Light, Sox Bulletins, the lovely Sherry, Peter Vickman Fan Site, War Monkey, Zachariah 315. And did I say was Monkey Jeebus here at any point?
No.
I don't know.
No? Okay. So
I could have swore he was.
I thought he was too, but if you weren't here, motherfucker, if you were here, thanks. Thanks, guys, for showing up.
Good night,
I want to thank my partner in crime on this show, Fat Steven Seagal, who is right now a Deinonyctus is actually what you are. You're a Deinonyctus, not a Velociraptor.
I don't care.
It looks like a Velociraptor.
Or as my
I am a
son would say, Deinonychus is the way my son
Okay,
said.
no, I am.
Dude, how the
Republic
fuck are you
dinosaur.
doing that? Please, I'm begging you. Just tell me.
He'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
I want to
Using motion
thank
capture.
Dorkney for showing up. It was fun. It was fun. You being high tonight was a delight, but not on TGIF. But on this show, fuck it. It's shit talk.
Yeah, you were riveting.
You're riveting.
He's got a pipe.
And of course, the manager of our chat, Martin Acosta Santana.
No, Martin is the man.
And what did you want me to call you tonight, Martin?
Whatever you can call me.
Oh, because I didn't know if you wanted me to call you by that name again tonight.
What?
Poppy? Yeah. He's Poppy.
Oh,
that's what
Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
ICP. No ICP. No, don't like no ICP.
What the hell? No, that.
Oh.
Do you know
That's
the
just
way?
creepy.
My
Thanks
queen.
a lot, guys. Remember, next week, our show will be live. Shit Talk will be live on Steven's channel. So make sure to subscribe to him so you get updates. And I'll still
Press
share
the
it out
bell.
on my Twitter.
Hey, somebody with a wrench, share that link in the live chat so everybody.
It's
in here
also
watching
in the
this.
video description. Subscribe
Oh, hey,
to
there,
his
and then it's
channel.
in the video description below.
Yeah, down below.
Sorry.
But with that, man, we're going to get the hell out of here. It's a great day today. What a great day. Johnny Depp won. Toby Emmerich is fucking gone. All we need left, really, that needs to go is Walter Hamada. I'm sure there are a lot of other smaller people, but Hamada has to go. I'm surprised
No,
Emmerich
today,
went before Hamada. But
today was a great day for men, and Fat Steven, 900 Dork, text me. You got me on Twitter, whatever. Now's the time, man. We need to do that episode we've been talking about on your channel. Like, yeah.
And this time I'll do the impression. And with that, farewell, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield.
He is
If
so
you've
high
enjoyed the
right
show, please make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon for updates on our shows and channel. Also, please leave a comment, and we'd like to know what you thought of the episode, as well as letting us
please
know
do leave a
if there's
comment.
something you'd like
It
us
helps
to
with the
cover in
algorithm.
a
Thanks,
future
guys.
episode. Don't
Please
forget
do
that
that.
you can become a member of Pop Culture Minefield now.
Share the show.
Make sure to visit our membership page and merch store at popcultureminefield.com. You can always find Pop Culture Minefield on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch.
leakage.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
You hear?